slight chance of rain and snow between 10 and 1. Then a 50% chance of rain after 1 p.m. Cloudy with a high near 44.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Welcome. It's nice to have you here. I'm so glad you could come. This is going to be such an exciting day. I hope you enjoy it. I think you will.
Isn't it about time for somebody's favorite radio program?
Theater of the absurd.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Welcome to Touhyville.
The following program is closed captioned for the thinking impaired.
I'll juke you up.
No matter what anybody tells you, words and ideas can change the world.
Welcome, my friend, to the show that never ends.
Go ahead. Make my day.
Touhyville with Steve Touhy and Cheryl Touhy.
Yeah, that's just too much Touhy, isn't it?
Atomic batteries to power. Turbines to speed.
Roger. Ready to move out.
Welcome back, my friends, to the show that never ends. We're so glad you could attend. Come inside, come inside. There behind the glass has a real blade of grass. Be careful as you pass. Move along, move along. Come inside, the show's about to start. Guaranteed to blow your head apart. Rush, 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 get your money's worth. Radio show, it happened out. You gotta see the show. It's a rock and roll. You gotta see the show. It's rock and roll.
Oh, welcome to Touhyville for the 25th day of November 2024. Happy Monday, everybody. Welcome into the amusement park for your mind, the carnival for your cranium, the holiday for your head. I would be your host, Steve Touhy. Joining me for all the fun, Cheryl Touhy. Good morning.
Hi.
How are you?
Good.
You feeling rested after your weekend?
I did until I got stoked about the Bears tie and then emotionally wrecked through the loss. Wah. There's something about giving you hope and then snatching it back.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I really didn't see much of the game yesterday because I went to the Colts game.
I know, right?
So, little switchity-do.
Yep.
So,
you had a guy's day.
But don't worry, they're just as bad. So, although apparently
Are they just
not.
as bad, or?
Apparently not, because here's what I said at one point during the game, because they were getting whooped up on by the Lions, who the Bears will play this Thursday for Thanksgiving. And I said, I'm starting to not feel good about the Bears because how bad are the Bears that for as bad as the Colts are playing, they beat the Bears? That was much to the amusement of the Colts fans around me.
Mm-hmm.
Mike from Precision Security shared that with the person next to him. It was two brothers who were sitting next to him who they were Colts fans that came from Michigan. And behind us were, I think, their business partners who were Detroit fans from Michigan. They all came together.
Nice.
Yes. And the Detroit fans were quite loud at the Colts game. Now, when you and I went to the Bears-Colts game, as Bears fans, it didn't bother me at all that the Colts fans were getting outshouted by the Bears fans, until the Bears were losing.
Yeah.
For some reason yesterday, it didn't feel right that the Detroit fans were so excited about it because we're playing them on Thursday. And I mean, I get it. Detroit has something to be happy about. They're finally good after so many years of being bad. I think.
Well, they're finally having fun.
I think at one point they may have gone a whole season without a win. I think.
Ooh.
I think. Don't hold me to it. Maybe they had one win.
Okay.
They were in bad shape. So, that said, knowing that the Bears are playing them this Thursday for Thanksgiving, I was not feeling good about the Thanksgiving game. I'm not so worried, though, because I don't know if you know this, but something else happens on Thanksgiving, so I don't really need to worry about whether or not the Bears win or not. I bet it's going to be a good day.
Steve's like, I'm a winner. because I post all the pictures of the turkeys.
That's right.
Over the years.
Can I just say, because of all the pictures of the turkeys that have come up over the last couple of days, it's feeling really weird. I feel like we're late to the party with Thanksgiving this year.
This year it's a week late.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and I know that happens from time to time.
Mhm.
But you and I were talking about it over the weekend. I don't really understand why.
Yeah, I need to check that. I meant to check that Friday.
Who decides that it's going to be later than normal? Why? What just happened? Have we decided that we need less shopping days this year? Because really the shopping season kind of kicks into high gear at that point. You know what I'm saying? They really kind of do their thing after Thanksgiving. So anyway, I had fun yesterday. It's always, you and I don't go to enough sporting events for it to be blasé, which is funny because today is blasé day. That's why I use that word.
That's funny.
Yeah, that's why I use that word. So it's always an event when we go. And that's what I was saying yesterday.
Yeah.
Because we go to maybe one football game a year. Sometimes we don't even go. We go to one or two baseball games a year. We go to one basketball game a year.
Mm-hmm.
They're events to us. And it makes it more enjoyable
but
to me.
it's way more like yesterday when you said you weren't wearing your Bears jersey to the Colts game because, it made sense because it's not a Bears game.
Right.
However, not getting all dialed up and everything, every layer of me matches whatever we're going to see.
Right.
White Sox, Cubs, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
That takes some of the thing out of it for me.
Yeah. Well, as I pointed out, I did wear a Bears t-shirt under my sweater because I was undercover. I was scouting the Lions. I didn't want them to know that I was there scouting.
Oh, like that guy. You should have worn glasses and a fake mustache or
That's
whatever it is. Like,
no. I'm a Colts fan here.
Lip read from section 600.
Right. Well, and here I almost wore blue because like the Colts blue is very similar to the Cubs blue, so I have a lot of blue.
Yeah.
And then when I got there, I realized as we're walking to the stadium, the Lions are blue too.
They're sky blue.
It was very hard to pick out jerseys in a crowd.
Yeah.
But the cheering was definitely more for the Lions. It
yeah.
seemed like so. But anyway, nonetheless, it was a nice weekend. Just about done with setting up my area of the house. Only 2 weeks after your areas, all the other 3/4 of the house that you set up. A little behind, but Cheryl decorated and set up 3/4 of the home, maybe even 80%, and I'm still working on the other 20. But I'm almost there.
You're organizationally challenged, though.
That was Cheryl's nice way on the air of saying, "You're driving me up a wall."
No, no.
You're quite a mess.
No,
and we'll fix this before you're dead.
Right. Or we'll try. Yeah, no.
You're a bit of a mess, and we will fix this before one of us dies.
Right.
I will fix you, or I will die trying.
Yeah. See, I at my age, like I feel like you're not going to change people, and there's merits to each way of being, even if they're not like necessarily my cup of tea.
Mm-hmm.
Not that you aren't my cup of tea, but disorganization is not chaos is not my thing. I can't exist in it. So like every time I've moved, I've unpacked in like no time flat.
Right. It just flies. Yep.
I can't function in it. But that said, I can't function if I don't wipe down my countertops before I go to sleep at night.
Yeah. So for those of you watching on video on YouTube and Facebook, thank you. You may sort of notice that there is not a banana on a banner. The banana on a banner is not doing well.
That totally makes me want to think about the guy who paid 6.2 million. And you know how there's red tape, like they've got to ship it, they're going to box it, they're going to send it to him. It takes like he doesn't just get it overnight.
Right.
Is he going to get like a stinky banana with flies roaming around it for 6.2 million?
So
are they going to change out the banana?
I thought the whole thing was that the banana was good for like 7 days or 6 days we looked up.
Yeah.
This has only been a couple. We also have no bids on it. And it's still up
Hard
for
to
3
believe.
more days.
Hard to believe.
Nobody wants banana on a banner?
Yeah.
So here's who I feel bad for. Because it was off the banner on the floor when I came in this morning. And I don't know that it could have happened overnight. But I'm thinking about Russ Martin doing the Sunday Night Memory show last night.
And dodging your banana.
Just doing the show and kind of looking down, wondering, why is there a banana with duct tape on the floor in the studio?
Things have gone off the rails since that Touhy boy bought the place.
I mean,
that didn't happen when John was the owner.
I mean, he had to be wondering, like,
I don't know if I could work here anymore.
Is it there on purpose? Should I throw it away?
This will be my last newscast. I'm not fruit flies in the stinky fruit and I don't know. This place has gone off the rails.
What there was an old saying from Groucho Marx about fruit flies or something. Let's see. It was something about bananas and fruit flies. Time flies like an arrow, fruit flies like a banana.
Jeez.
So yeah, I'm just wondering about, Russ, or how long was it on the floor? Was Scotty here on the weekend wondering, is it there on purpose? Is it duct taped to the floor? Are we supposed to throw this away? Is this one of these stupid Touhy bits? What is happening here?
Right.
Like, yeah. So anyway, I'm going to throw that banana out. So
what?
I'm just, if someone does purchase banner or banana on a banner.
Now it's banner without banana. Banner without the banana.
Cheryl's bringing the dad jokes in today.
Da, 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 da.
It's not pun day anymore.
I know.
Cheryl loved pun day.
I did.
I did too. So if someone does purchase banner on a banana, I will go get another banana and attach it before shipping out.
Just slash the price by 50% and
Right.
say banner minus the banana.
Listen, the banner's worth more than the banana. I think people are driven away by the fact that and eBay decided that shipping would be $8.28 for a banana and a banner. I think that's more than the whole thing might be worth. That said, we are still 6.24 million shy of our goal of 6.24 million on the bidding. So if you guys want to get in there, place your bid on your banana. We would appreciate that. As I mentioned, today is Blase Day. It's also Day of the Covenant.
Oh, what's that? That sounds good. That sounds holy.
It's the 251st day of the year in the Baha'i calendar.
Oh, have you ever seen Baha'i temples? Ooh.
No, every time someone says Baha'i to me, I get confused. Are you saying Baha'i or
Evanston
hello?
has
Hi, Baha'i? Baha'i?
Baha'i. You know what the Baha'i is, right?
It's a religion. Right?
It's like all of them mushed together.
All the religions?
Pretty much. It's like a unification of all faiths.
How do you follow all those rules?
The Day of the Covenant is a time to celebrate the unity of the Baha'i faith and all faiths and to recognize the covenant between God and humanity.
If it mixes all the religions, are they the ones that came up with that coexist bumper sticker?
I wonder.
It's all of the ones.
Yeah.
International Day for the Elimination of Violence Against Women. National Eat with a Friend Day. Parfait Day. Not a fan.
don't like parfaits at all.
Oh, I
need
meant
to
eating
chew.
with a friend. No, I'm kidding.
No.
Perfect. I don't like parfaits at all. Like, it's like, isn't it yogurt? Kind of, but not really.
Yeah, it's a parfait, just as a mixture of stuff and stuff.
Yeah, I don't like stuff and stuff.
But I like to chew.
Yeah. And today is shopping reminder day.
I don't think
Cheryl-
think I got that one down.
She needs no help whatsoever. 14% of Americans plan to consume over 3,000 calories at Thanksgiving dinner.
Oof.
I call them slackers. 3,000? That's one meal.
You call yourself gluttonous?
What are you doing? KFC has launched a chicken-flavored lickable wrapping paper. Found that out on Friday. They say it's the perfect gift for the man you're planning to give Pizza Hut cologne to. Also, you can use it to wrap up. Who's the one that had the tomato wine? Was that Pizza Hut too? Yeah. See, egg prices were up 30% in October. It's gotten to the point where the fairy tale, the goose that laid the golden eggs, is now just been renamed to the goose that laid the regular eggs because they're so expensive. No, all right, I'll try another one.
Okay.
Thanks for stopping by. Today is National Play Day with Dad. I didn't have that on my list. It's Play Day with Dad, a day when children are encouraged to spend time engaging in activities with their father, or as Nick Cannon calls it, the longest day ever. And lastly, the Cambridge Dictionary's word of the year is manifest. I'll use it in a sentence.
Seriously?
To help them. Yeah, I'll use it in a sentence. Cambridge is trying to manifest the idea that people still use dictionaries. No? All right. Take a break. We'll come back and we will get to today's poll question, wrap up Friday's poll question, move forward with our day. Good morning.
If your saving for retirement strategy involves the phrase, "I'll get around to it someday," we need to talk. Hi, I'm Edward Jones financial advisor Christine Bogan. When it comes to meeting your goals, time can be on your side, and there's no better time than now to get started toward your retirement goals. Stop by our office at 210 Washington Street in Rensselaer. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
This holiday season, make your home the envy of your neighborhood by shopping at Clark's Cutting Edge and Floral Boutique in Remington. Clark's has porch pots, wreaths, and centerpieces, sure to bring Christmas cheer to your home. Nothing spreads holiday cheer more than fresh floral arrangements from Clark's. And for that hard-to-shop-for person on your Christmas shopping list, spring and summer landscaping makes a perfect gift, and gift cards always come in the right size. This holiday season, make Clark's Cutting Edge and Floral Boutique your first stop for holiday cheer. 231 South in Remington.
Hello.
Hey, man. I need your help.
Doing what?
Well, see, I'm clearing out the garage and I need help loading my truck and taking the junk to the landfill. It should only be 3 or maybe 4 or 5 or 6 trips.
Just get a dumpster from Patriot Dumpster Service instead. It'll be faster.
A dumpster? Oh, I don't want to spend a lot on this.
Not so fast, my friend. Patriot Dumpster Service has very reasonable and competitive rates. Plus, they'll help you get the right size dumpster for your job. They drop it off, you fill it up, and they'll come back and take it away. No fuss, no muss.
How do I get a hold of them?
Just go to patriotdumpster.in and click on Book Now. Pick the dates you need the dumpster for, and it's yours for up to 14 days.
Well, that sounds easy.
Oh, it is, and you don't have to worry about scratching up your truck and getting hurt with all that loading and unloading.
Thanks. So when are you coming over?
I gotta go.
I wish my friends were as dependable as Patriot Dumpster Service.
Let the friendly and reliable team at Patriot Dumpster Service, a family-owned and operated company that puts their customers first. Patriot Dumpster Service, serving Valpo to Monticello and Catlin to Wanata and all points in between. You can trust Patriot Dumpster Service to handle your waste management needs with integrity, reliability, and a genuine dedication to your satisfaction. Visit them today at patriotdumpster.in.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-507-9624. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS. Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start. Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems. We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau. You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-507-9624. That's 800-507-9624. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
With Progressive's Name Your Price tool, you can easily find coverage options that fit your budget. If only it was that easy to name your baby.
How about Jaden?
Nope.
Okay. Michael?
Went to middle school with a glue-eating Michael.
Sebastian?
Dated one in college.
How about Damien?
Vampire name.
All right. Greg?
Not feeling it.
Okay. No worries. No worries. Jeffrey?
Oh, love that one.
Wait, really?
No.
Find coverage options that fit your budget with Progressive's Name Your Price tool. Get a quote at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law. Not available in all states.
This is the famous footwear that everyone has on their holiday wish list. So don't wait to make it famous. Whether you're searching for their favorite character shoes or the hottest sneakers, slippers, and boots, Famous Footwear has the newest styles from Nike, Adidas, Crocs, Converse, New Balance, Birkenstock, Timberland, and more. Unwrap Famous today and make everyone's holidays merry with buy one, get one half off at your local Famous Footwear or famous.com. Some exclusions apply.
Touhyville. 2 Touhies. That's a lot of Touhy.
Well, good morning, neighbor.
Let's turn on my favorite morning radio show.
What a wonderful way to start the day.
What a great way to start the day.
What's so great about it?
There's music and laughing.
You know, it's like sitting around the breakfast table with my best friends.
You have no friends.
I did say like, right?
But let's get into it, everybody. Let's begin the show by starting it.
Stephen Sherrill with you. Good morning. Thanks for hanging out with us this morning. We appreciate it. Portion of the show is running brought to us by the Hilltop in Morocco. I'm going to skip the high-low game this week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Yeah, because,
Just a shortened week. It's a lot of confusion, a lot of stuff happening this week. Yeah.
Well, plus, I mean, you got to head over there for Wednesday night, though. Black Wednesday or whatever it's called.
Yeah, that's the biggest.
Not Blackout Wednesday.
No, that's what they call it, though.
Do they really?
Yeah,
Ooh.
yeah. That's that's the biggest going out and partying day of the year.
Mm-hmm.
So head over to the Hilltop Morocco Tuesday for bingo as well. It's the Hilltop for all kinds of good stuff.
So there's not a lot that gets under my skin really quickly, but we talked about the pre-order for the Kraft mac and cheese at Walmart, exclusively at Walmart with the everything bagel seasoning, because I was like, not sure that's really a collab that I'm hot for, but who knows, right? Get on at 6:00 this morning, and of course, nope, sold out. I'm like, sold out? What are you talking about? So it was $1.56. It was supposed to be the pre-order open today. Okay. Gone. Out of stock. So then I'm like, how is that even possible? Well, you can get yours on eBay for $25 with free shipping for a box if you'd like.
Okay, I've got it on eBay right now for $4.
That's pre-sale though. So they don't have their hands on it. So what'll happen is they'll cancel that if they can't get it, because it's pre-sale.
What? You can put something on eBay that you don't even have?
Sure. Yeah, you're not supposed to, but yeah. Yep.
Or hear me out, folks.
Hmm.
You could get a banana taped to a banner for just $6.4 million. Huh?
Right. Go ahead, buy it and see what happens.
Well, no, I don't want to. I'm not
Buy
looking
one.
to get screwed. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, what in the world?
Mm-hmm. Isn't that crazy?
Yes. Is it?
And shipping is $7.50. So now it's a $12.50 or $11.50 box of mac and cheese.
So now is it available on Kraft's website? Because it was only like a Walmart thing, right?
Exclusive to Walmart. Yeah. Yep. So I hate promotions when you can't get. Everybody should be able to get one if they want it.
Well, I don't understand. Yeah, I don't understand where they're all at already.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, you couldn't even order it until supposedly midnight. I didn't try because I was sleeping, but yep.
Oh, well, if it was midnight, I mean, people have been up all night buying their mac and cheese. They're buying it, you know. No, it wasn't midnight. November 25th, that's today, right? 5 a.m. Central Time.
Okay,
so an hour and a half. I mean, what?
Yeah. Would you make 5 boxes? I don't understand. So anyway.
All right, hold on. Beginning November 25th at 5 a.m. Central Time, pre-sale for the Everything Bagel flavor mac and cheese will begin exclusively at Walmart.com. Pre-sale.
Right.
Official sales will open November 29th at midnight Central Time.
So meaning buying, but I couldn't pre-order it on Walmart.
Right. I don't understand what the pre-sale is, but but Black Friday at midnight. So we just got to stay up Thanksgiving night after eating turkey till midnight, and then we can buy it. They're
So
only
why is it
releasing.
staying out of stock? Notify me when it's back in stock. Like, you should be able to.
If it's pre-sale, I don't know.
Really
And it won't let you do a pre-sale on it, right?
No.
Okay. They're only releasing 15,000 boxes nationwide.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wah. You know what I'll just do? I'll buy some. This is what I'll do. I'll do my own. So I'll just take everything bagel seasoning and I'll go on a $1 box of mac and cheese. And go from there.
None of this sounds appetizing, by the way.
It doesn't. It doesn't.
I'm just putting that out there.
Here it says, our everything bagel seasoning blend contains dried garlic, dried onion, poppy seeds, and salt. Does not contain sesame seeds. The comforting taste you love. No. Plus the flavors of your favorite bagel.
But I guess, so when I put in everything bagel mac and cheese, there was a thing on Reddit about this a year ago. Apparently there's people that just are begging for this, which I don't understand. You guys are aware you could just like season your own mac and cheese, right? You're aware you could just do this.
Yeah, because they sell everything bagel seasoning.
Well, and no offense, Kraft. I know you guys were the ones that, you know, kind of really put this out there, but
Velveeta.
It's not that good. It's not that good. Like,
yeah,
it's powdery cheese.
Yeah.
I mean, I need the fake cheese that I can squeeze out of the
Velveeta.
pouch, not the fake cheese that I powder on there. Still fake cheese nonetheless. But still, I just need the right fake cheese. So anyway, well, I'm sorry you didn't get your terrible mac and cheese, but
the whole day is ruined.
It's really, I mean, let's be honest. I think it's saving. You're being saved from yourself on this one. This is like
right.
There is a thing you like to try all these weird things.
I do,
and I don't enjoy. I can't think of one that I've liked. out of all the weirdo stuff.
Yeah.
Because you get like weirdo candies, you get weirdo chips.
I do.
You like to try all that stuff.
I do like the Lay's when Lay's does a lot of their stuff. Like the just the weird Lay's flavors that come in.
Right. And they would have voting on it and all that stuff. And
Love it. Yeah.
And I'm fully aware. I'm about to sound like a, get off my lawn old man. Okay, that's me. Okay. Get off my lawn. I think the last new flavor that I dove into was Cool Ranch Doritos.
Okay.
I mean,
then here, you know what I want to know? Before I lose my shirt.
Let's not do that. I mean, our ratings will go through the roof, but still, I don't think that's what they.
The wrong
I
reason.
don't think that's what we're looking for.
So here is limited edition Tate's. I can't believe I like dry chocolate chip cookies because I like the ooey gooey, half baked ones.
Right.
Tate's are awesome.
Right.
Tate's came out with chocolate toffee Christmas cookies.
Mm-hmm.
Yummy. You need to try this.
I did.
Did you like it? You didn't? Oh, Stefan Tuchy.
I don't.
What?
I don't really like toffee, to be honest.
Oh, you don't like Score or okay, all right. Well, then you're not going
And
to like
there's little
these.
chunks of toffee in the
Yeah,
cookies.
there is.
And I did. I tried it.
Them.
I tried it,
Oh.
and I immediately went back to my Striker Van Til.
Striker Van Til cookies. That's so funny.
But I did not eat the banana taped with duct tape.
Ugh.
I didn't eat that.
Ugh.
And I know I talked about it last segment, but I want you guys to understand that's not just a bit. It's real in my head right now. I cannot wait to ask Russ Martin if the banana was on the floor when he was doing his show last night. I want to know. Like,
I'm not working under these conditions.
What
anymore.
had to have gone through his head? Like, why is there? What in the world? By the way, if you have not taken your turkey out to defrost yet, I would get on it. Whatever size you have. I mean, I think it's time.
Yeah, because here I saved the thing.
At least put it in the fridge. I'm saying,
I saved it.
What the chart? You put it on our pages. People
Yeah,
can go to
but
the Touhyville Facebook page and find it.
I'm just looking for reference as to whether or not you have any more time. No, even if it's a 10-pound turkey.
Well, you always have time. Like I said, I got a 16-pound. I think it was the year that I bought it in that morning, and I got it defrosted in water. So there's always time.
You did from frozen?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh wow! All right. I thought you were pretty much screwed.
No, I just put it in water, and I was good within a couple hours.
Okay, thawing. So 4 to 12 pounds, 1 to 2 days
in the fridge,
but in cold water, 2 to 6 hours.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
So we got a 21-pound turkey. So 4 to 5 days, 10 to 12 hours. So it's still within
we're fine.
in cold water. Yeah. Okay, I did not realize that cold water.
So probably Monday, I'll go and check it in the fridge and see how we're doing.
All right.
And if by Tuesday we're having some trouble, or Wednesday, we could just put it in some water and we'll be okay.
Got it.
But we put it in the fridge mighty early, so I think we're going to be good. Our poll question,
not just early, but mighty early.
As it came out of my mouth, I said, "That sounds really like an old man, Steve.
You
sound like a really old man saying that."
Do you ever have a handkerchief?
Do you ever say things and you're like, as it's coming out of your mouth in slow motion, you're like, "That doesn't even sound like you." Like,
right.
That's how I feel. Like there was a time when I was like calling people brother, like, yeah, no problem, brother. And I realized after about 3 times of saying it, I'm like, that's not you. You can't pull that off. It's like me with a fedora. I like them. I think they're cool, but I just can't pull them off.
Fedora.
I just can't pull them off. It was like when Walter Payton made those kangaroo hats, like the newsman hats.
Kangol.
Yeah.
Right, Kangol.
No, I think they were just called roos. I think they were like gym shoes that Walter Payton was. But then he had those hats like from roos that were like they're like newsman hats. And again, I think they look cool, but I just couldn't pull it off. It's just not me. So anyway, none of that's why you called. You guys want to know what's going on with your poll question for Friday. Food Fight Friday, Thanksgiving pumpkin pie edition. Will you have pumpkin pie for Thanksgiving? 39% said yes, store-bought. 30% said yes, homemade. So 69% of people will be having pumpkin pie.
Okay.
26% said no, some kind of different dessert. And only 5% said no, French silk or chocolate pie. So, and that was my vote, was I will be skipping the pumpkin pie. And I'll be having some kind of chocolate French silk. But I'm also having a different kind of dessert because I'm having a turkey-shaped ice cream cake. So
From Baskin Robbins.
yeah. Is it 33 flavors?
It's I think cookies and cream.
Oh, well, there you go. Christine says, I always make 4 homemade pies. 1 or 2 for me, the rest I share. Wow.
Christine,
Do it up.
we're over here.
Do it up. Like, yeah, that's fantastic.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah. Well, for you, we'll probably get like a slice of pumpkin pie.
I gotta have a slice. You know who's like that? Harley was telling me that,
Yeah.
and I was shocked. She's like, "Yeah, Mom, I just need a slice."
Mm-hmm.
I was
Yeah.
like, "Wow, it's kind of wild to see that when your kid like follows in your steps like that."
I think last year, we got you a slice of pumpkin pie and me just a slice of chocolate cake. I don't even think I did pie last year. But anyway, all right. Let's get to our poll question for today, which I think will be fun. Our poll question today: which celebrity or famous person of any kind, athlete, whatever, would you be inviting to Thanksgiving dinner? Would you like to invite to Thanksgiving dinner? So,
Right, if you could have anybody at your table besides your family,
yeah,
and friends.
even exclude your family.
Who would
So
you-
it's
oh my gosh.
all right, let's take a break because I got to get to the weather, and then I'm going to come back and I'm going to go through some of the things that people put on ranker.com. They ranked their celebrities. So we'll see who the number one celebrity is that
now
people pick.
who would you want at your table?
I don't know. I'm going to give it some thought during the
Okay.
break.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
Got it.
so I've got multiple in my head at this exact moment. So, so let's take a break and then we'll dive back into it, get to your guys' comments on the video and more. Stick around.
Okay.
Weather is brought to you by Jasper County REMC.
Today, isolated showers before 10 a.m., then patchy drizzle with a slight chance of rain all day today. Cloudy with a high near 57. Temperatures dropping throughout the day. Tonight, mostly cloudy with a low around 30. Tuesday, partly sunny and way colder than Monday with a high near 41. Tuesday night, increasing clouds with a low around 30. Wednesday, a slight chance of snow before 10 a.m., then a slight chance of rain and snow between 10 and 1. Then a 50% chance of rain after 1 p.m. Cloudy with a high near 44.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Having your jewelry, coins, and collectibles properly appraised is often one of those projects that just gets backburnered. In the unfortunate event of a loss, however, you are going to want to be comfortable that your documentation is thorough and accurate, and no one is more qualified than Dirk's Fine Jewelry.
And some of you may not be aware, but Jeff Dirk is the only GIA graduate gemologist in residence in the greater Lafayette area.
And Liz and I both are the only International Society of Appraisers members in Lafayette, combined with the only 2 USPAP-compliant appraisers for personal property.
Insurance, liquidation, fair market, divorce, family disbursement, and more. It can sometimes be critical that you have a detailed document prepared by a qualified appraiser.
In these fluid and ever-changing markets, it's more important than ever to make sure your appraisal is up to date and your appraiser is properly trained, credentialed, and current with the latest legislation and standards.
Dirk's Fine Jewelry checks all of the right boxes for education, training, qualifications, certifications, and experience.
Let Dirk's Fine Jewelry be your personal jeweler while also offering Lafayette's largest and most complete jewelry store.
Corner of 18th and Main, Lafayette, Dirks.com.
Hello. Hey, man. I need your help.
Doing what?
Well, see, I'm clearing out the garage and I need help loading my truck and taking the junk to the landfill. It should only be 3 or maybe 4 or 5 or 6 trips.
Just get a dumpster from Patriot Dumpster Service instead. It'll be faster.
A dumpster? Oh, I don't want to spend a lot on this.
Not so fast, my friend. Patriot Dumpster Service has very reasonable and competitive rates. Plus, they'll help you get the right size dumpster for your job. They drop it off, you fill it up, and they'll come back and take it away. away. No fuss, no muss.
How do I get a hold of them?
Just go to patriotdumpster.in and click on Book Now. Pick the dates you need the dumpster for, and it's yours for up to 14 days.
Well, that sounds easy.
Oh, it is, and you don't have to worry about scratching up your truck and getting hurt with all that loading and unloading.
Thanks. So when are you coming over?
I gotta go.
I wish my friends were as dependable as Patriot Dumpster Service.
Let the friendly and reliable team at Patriot Dumpster Service, a family-owned and operated company that puts their customers first. Patriot Dumpster Service, serving Valpo to Monticello and Catlin to Wanata and all points in between. You can trust Patriot Dumpster Service to handle your waste management needs with integrity, reliability, and a genuine dedication to your satisfaction. Visit them today at patriotdumpster.in.
Looking to elevate your steering? Let Ag Leader enhance your equipment's performance with our innovative steering technology. From November 1st to December 31st, trade in your old steering system and receive up to $5,000 off a complete auto steer package, which includes the new InCommand Go 16 display. Act now and you'll also receive 50% off a Turn Path Unlock. Contact Peterson Ag Service, your local Ag Leader dealer at 765-314-3276 or stop by and see us in Remington to learn more about your trade-in options. Go steer crazy with Ag Leader.
Step into any of our 5 locations at Red Baron, Southside, DeMont, Yankee Inn, or Lake Liquors and indulge in our vast selection from top shelf bourbon, gin, and whiskey to a wide range of $1 shooters and a selection of wines to pair with any meal. Experience the thrill of truly flavored vodkas and the chill of the coldest craft beer selection in Jasper County. Don't wait for the holiday rush. Grab your wine and beer today for the ultimate satisfaction. At Red Baron Liquor, we remember it's not just about the drink, it's about the experience.
Ever go through your morning routine with the overwhelming feeling you're forgetting something? Spoiler alert, you haven't been to McDonald's yet. And now at McD's, you can buy one, get one for $1. Choose a sausage biscuit, sausage McMuffin, or sausage burrito and hash browns. Plus, add a medium iced coffee for just $2.50. Mornings just don't feel complete without it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal. Valid for item of equal or lesser value.
Bingo night at the Hilltop in Morocco is now every Tuesday with the golden opportunity to win up to a whopping $10,000 amongst other exciting prizes, some cash as well. The best part? It's absolutely free to play. The kitchen stays open till midnight or later. The Hilltop has great low-priced daily specials, including dollar bottled or canned beers on Thursdays. Call 219-285-BEER for more information, and be sure to like the Hilltop Bar in Morocco on Facebook.
Touhyville. Now even Touhier.
What gets you out of bed in the morning?
An alarm clock that keeps you going.
You guys do.
You're what keeps me going. My favorite radio personality.
Make me laugh, make me cry.
Help me through some hard times. Come rain or shine.
Who is he? I can hear you.
My favorite radio station.
Sounds like you need to check your meds.
Showtime.
Welcome into Touhyville. Well, if your meds aren't kicking in yet, hopefully we'll put a smile on your face. Bring you a happy day today here in Touhyville. Portion of the show is brought to us by our friends over at the Kasanovich Umfleet McDonald's. All right. So Cheryl had her first McRib. It's not really for you, right? I would say.
But I had to have it. I had to
right?
try it.
That's how I felt when I tried it. I was like, okay.
And then I was kind of like,
And I said, for me, even though it feels like, or it seems like we go to McDonald's a lot,
yeah,
to me, it's still a treat.
Yeah.
So, and I don't always get the same thing. A lot of times McDonald's is my meal on the run.
Mm-hmm.
So like Saturday night, we decided to have it for dinner. And I went.
We were just tasked out.
Yeah. It was all good. It was, listen, we do not need to explain our reasoning behind wanting McDonald's for dinner. We just wanted it, and it was good.
Yeah, it was.
So I got my quarter pounder with cheese, and fries and pop. Got you your McRib. Got the 10 McNuggets for $1, and we split those. It's all delicious stuff. And I feel the same way about the McRib. I'm like, all right. I can take it or leave it. And I know that there's a national craze for it. And I was talking to Mike about it because we stopped at McDonald's on the way to the Colts game. He said he loves it. He's one of the people that just loves the McRib. Can't wait till it comes out and just goes to get it. Yep.
Mhm.
And now when it comes to breakfast, though, he's with you. He's the steak, egg, and cheese. But he puts it on a muffin, not a bagel. Because the bagel with he's also diabetic is just too much bread for him.
Carbs?
Yeah. So I never thought about that for you. So
I'm trying to figure out how it fits because the thing is a monster.
I don't know. He didn't seem to have any trouble eating it.
That's cool.
So
It's very delicious. I will tell you that.
I don't think I've ever had it. I have a weird thing with wanting foods to be in their time slot, so I don't have steak in the morning. And I know it's weird because people have steak and eggs all the time. I get it, but for me, steak is for dinner. It's just my thing.
Mhm.
I could have breakfast for dinner. I could do dinner anytime. I'm in.
Yeah.
But I can't do dinner for breakfast. I can't do din fast.
Oh my God. Yeah, I don't really
These are
get
things I've
steak
made
and
up.
eggs either.
Other than on a bagel from
Other
McDonald's.
than on a bagel from McDonald's. And when I go to a Mexican restaurant, like when I went to Stack's, which is not a Mexican restaurant, but they had this delicious carne asada thing. Oh my gosh. It was like,
so brunch is different. Like, yeah,
oh,
because then I can kind of sneak it in. Yes,
Yeah.
I could try that. Yes.
yeah, it was yum.
So but I went to the McDonald's drive-thru and they handed me a can of Coke. And immediately my spidey senses went up and I went, what do we do? You're McDonald's. What has something changed? What's happening? You're the
You guys are the
you're
Coke.
the king of Coke.
I mean, the best Coke in the world is
And-
at McDonald's.
And the poor kid that worked there, he had to remind me that we were under a boil order. They couldn't make I'm like, oh, he's like, I'm so sorry, sir. I'm like, no.
No. Way to make the employees feel
sorry,
terrific.
No, I just didn't
Yeah,
I had forgotten already. I had
Yeah.
forgotten. So
That's got to be hard for a restaurant. Like, what were all these restaurants doing? They're having bottled water and everything?
Yep.
Because it's why I waited to cook the pasta. I made my pasta sauce. We did that Sunday because I couldn't figure out, is the water that's boiled now safe to put the noodles in?
right. And it was. We read, but it was just one of those things
But
where
they
we're
also
just,
said showering, but just don't get wet. I
Well,
mean, like,
yeah,
like
well, there's
just
that.
don't get water in
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah. Well, I did think about as I was driving away, I thought about Brett and the rest of McDonald's. That had to be a giant expense to do cans of Coke for everybody that goes through. You know how much
Right.
Coke McDonald's must sell in a day?
So that's what I want to know. I want Brett to tell you, how does that work? So we get a boil order.
Uh-huh.
Does he go, hey, corporate, we have a boil order in Rensselaer, only.
Right.
I'm going to need you to send me a case of a monstrosity case
Yeah,
of
case.
Coke.
I mean, that's, yeah.
I mean, I don't mean a case like you and I
Right,
would
like a
buy,
truckload.
but I mean a
Yeah.
truckload of Coke, or does
Mhm.
he just go out with a McDonald's company card? Which, listen, you can trust me.
Oh my
I'll take a
gosh.
McDonald's black card.
Oh my gosh.
And if you don't have one, it's another great Cheryl
Yeah,
idea.
Yeah. I'm just saying, I want to talk to Brett and find out, because that had to have been crazy expensive.
I
to
think
go that
every
route.
owner of a McDonald's, I know that he explained to us that even he pays.
Mhm.
I still think every owner should have like an American Express black. Like it should be this like
Right.
double arch embossed, like raised credit card that just looks like
Oh my.
I own McDonald's.
Yep.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba! Can you imagine?
Oh,
Or you can add like chains to it and wear it around your neck.
sure.
Love it.
Cheryl just loves the perks of the job. Like,
Okay.
it's like she felt
I
like,
do.
the company should just supply microphones and headphones. Oh yeah, that's what.
Okay, so I'll tell you my favorite creation from a fast food joint. Starbucks
Mhm.
used to allow you to customize their cards. So I got one for Don, who is
Mhm.
my best friend's husband.
Uh-huh.
I got one for me, I got one for you.
Okay.
And he's a guitar player. And so I was able to put like a stick figure guy, like you could kind of like when you create an emoji or whatever it is of yourself.
Sure.
You could with the beard, without the beard, with the hat, without the hat.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think it was $50, but it was $50 on the card. So really the card was free.
Okay.
$5 to ship. It came in a box. And it allowed me to put drumsticks and like him holding a guitar on his.
Yeah.
Mine looked like a cup. And it said it customized it with my name, so it looked like an order cup, and it said like some of the boxes were checked. Like extra shot, blah, blah, blah. But you could customize these gift cards and they were nothing extra to you.
Right.
Like, just like you're buying whatever you put on there. Yeah. And it took, I want to say, a week. I gave them out one year for Christmas. I probably spent like $400 because I had clients. So I just made a bunch of them. Greatest gift ever. I think. So I think McDonald's should do that.
Yeah.
Go on McDonald's.com. Right? Could you imagine if you just went on McDonald's.com?
Yeah.
Or through the app. So you're pushing app sales. And you can create a customized Mick card.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fun.
Mick gift card.
I like it.
So another another freebie.
Sure.
Just,
there you go.
Just think of me the next time you're hiring for the test kitchen. Just saying.
Yeah. All right. We got to take our break here, but good morning to everybody checking in on the video. Sorry, we haven't gotten to you yet. We will in just a little bit. Except I know Madison's got to get to school, so be safe at school. Have a good day.
Yes.
All right. We'll be back in a little bit. We got Frank with sports. He can let us all down from the Bears and the Colts, and then we got Find the Big Deal with. Should we do that again? Yeah, we'll do Find the Big Deal with Shaq and Van Til. We'll give somebody one on Wednesday. We'll do that. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just working through my brain.
You're going to have to put a sticky, though, because you forget on Fridays sometimes. So Wednesday's going to be a weirdo.
Listen, you forget on Fridays, and I don't even know if I'll come in on Wednesday. I might forget to come in on Wednesday. I know I'm going to forget to come in on Thursday and Friday. See you in a little bit.
Step into any of our 5 locations at Red Baron, Southside, DeMont, Yankee Inn, or Lake Liquors and indulge in our vast selection from top shelf bourbon, gin, and whiskey to a wide range of $1 shooters and a selection of wines to pair with any meal. Experience the thrill of truly flavored vodkas and the chill of the coldest craft beer selection in Jasper County. Don't wait for the holiday rush. Grab your wine and beer today for the ultimate satisfaction. At Red Baron Liquor, we remember it's not just about the drink, it's about the experience.
Home. It's so many things to so many people. It's your sanctuary, your place to host parties with friends and family, your place to relax in front of the front porch or run with the dog in the backyard. The team at Jenkins Realtors have been helping people like you find the home for everything that you need it to be since 1976. If you're looking to buy or sell your home, let the Jenkins team be your team. Call Jenkins Realtors today at 219-866-5908 or visit JenkinsRealtorsInc.com. Jenkins Realtors. Trusted, respected, recommended.
Ever go through your morning routine with the overwhelming feeling you're forgetting something? Spoiler alert, you haven't been to McDonald's yet. And now at McD's, you can buy one, get one for $1. Choose a sausage biscuit, sausage McMuffin, or sausage burrito and hash browns. Plus, add a medium iced coffee for just $2.50. Mornings just don't feel complete without it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal. Valid for item of equal or lesser value.
Keys to Progress in Homeless Awareness, brought to you by Progressive Insurance. A Memphis gym owner was tired of a homeless man sleeping in one of his cars, so he decided to change his tactic and approach from a different angle.
I came back in here, I made him a cup of coffee. Some people need more than one chance. Some people, it takes a while for most kids to stop up in their head.
Looking for a career you'll love with flexibility, great pay, and benefits at one of the country's top workplaces? Come join our growing team. Go to progressive.com/careers and apply online today.
Hi, everyone. If you or someone you know were diagnosed with lung cancer or mesothelioma, listen up, because you could be entitled to significant compensation. We have legal professionals standing by right now to take your call, and they'll tell you if you qualify for a cash settlement. Call 800-570-0200. That's 800-570-0200. Call now and find out how much money you could potentially get.
Advertisement sponsored by Legal Help Center. May not be available in all states.
97.7 FM, WLQI, Rensselaer.
Separate Check of News. This Check of News brought to us by Ned Tonner, attorney at law, located across from Milroy Park in Rensselaer. Here's Russ Martin.
The Indiana State Police have been asked to conduct an investigation of an officer-involved shooting death of a Rochester man, 37-year-old Stephen Harding, as two members of law enforcement discharged their weapons after responding to a report of a domestic disturbance at a residence last Saturday morning. In a press release from the state police, they said both Rochester Police and the Fulton County Sheriff's Office requested the investigation. Upon arrival, city and county law enforcement stated they found a man armed with a firearm and pointing it in the direction of an officer, whereupon a deputy and officer both fired at the man, later identified as Harding. The man was pronounced dead at the scene. The two who fired their weapons have been placed on administrative leave during the investigation. The Pulaski County Sheriff's Office reported the arrest of 30-year-old Leonard Salyer of Winnemac on Tuesday, November 19th, on 3 preliminary felony charges, including intimidation with a deadly weapon. A female reported she had fled a residence under duress, and in a Friday morning press release, authorities stated the female alleged that there was a firearm involved, threats of self-harm and harm to others had taken place, and that alcohol was involved. Law enforcement said there were clear signs an altercation had taken place. Deputies were able to serve a search warrant at the residence and take Salyer into custody. The additional preliminary felony charges were confinement and domestic battery. He was also charged preliminarily with resisting law enforcement, a misdemeanor. A Lake County man, 28-year-old Cody Rowe of Dyer, faces multiple charges of fish and wildlife violations following the serving of a search warrant on Wednesday. A press release from the Law Enforcement Division of the Department of Natural Resources said after a search warrant was issued, an investigation took place, and the investigation led to the following preliminary charges: 31 counts of illegal possession and taking of white-tailed deer, 23 counts of neglect of animals, 3 counts of removing eastern box turtles from the wild, and single counts of possession of an undersized snapping turtle, failure to purchase a hunting license, illegal possession of a bobcat tail, hunting deer with the aid of bait, false informing and hindering a conservation officer. 23 dogs and 5 cats in poor condition were taken to Lake County Animal Control and Hobart Humane Society. Rensselaer Central School Superintendent Kurt Craig talks about updates in the middle school gym and the football field.
Middle school bleachers, those should be replaced over Christmas break. Football field lights, with the new LED lights, we will go from 6 poles to 4. Quality of light will be better. We'll have some controls over the LEDs. Hopefully we'll be able to have a little fun with light shows with that. Not only fewer poles, but we'll have higher quality lighting.
The bleachers in the gymnasium will also have grab bars and steps. Superintendent Craig said if the winter is decent, they hope to have the lights and poles installed at the football field before spring break. Stay safe and well, everyone, and enjoy your week. I'm Russ Martin.
Do you have a will or trust? Have you prepared end-of-life directives? Hi, this is Ned Tonner, reminding you of the importance of planning ahead. I offer affordable will and trust packages, which include business and healthcare power of attorneys and living wills. Don't be caught unprepared. Let's get started today on your future.
Ned Tonner, attorney at law, is located on West Washington Street in Rensselaer, across from Milroy Park. Call 866-8888 to schedule your appointment. Local obituaries are sponsored by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Respect, dignity, compassion. 3 simple words, yet they mean a great deal to us. They represent those values we strive to offer each and every family we serve, just as we have for nearly 70 years. Jackson Funeral Chapels, Jackson Monuments, and Memory Garden Cemetery.
91-year-old Loretta Rowe of Goodland passed away on November 17th. Visitation will be held from noon until 1 p.m. Central Time on Tuesday, November 26th, with funeral services for Loretta Rowe to follow at 1 o'clock at Gertz, Windler, and Keller Funeral Homes, Goodland Chapel. You are encouraged to wear casual attire. Interment will be in the Goodland Cemetery. In lieu of flowers, memorials may be made to the Goodland Volunteer Fire Department. Arrangements entrusted to Gertz, Windler, and Keller Funeral Homes, Goodland Chapel. Condolences may be expressed at kellerfh.org. Rentaliershop.com. 94-year-old Jay Lewandowski of Rensselaer passed away November 16th. Friends may call on Tuesday, November 26th from 10 a.m. until 12:15 Central Time at Stanky Funeral Home of Rensselaer. A Masonic service will be conducted at Stanky Funeral Home starting at 12:15 p.m. Central Time on Tuesday, followed by the funeral service at 12:30 with Pastor Lisa Ulrich officiating. Burial will follow at Weston Cemetery in Rensselaer. In lieu of flowers, memorial contributions may be made to the Rensselaer Church of the Nazarene or to charity of the donor's preference. Stanky Funeral Home has been entrusted with the arrangements. That's a look at your area funeral arrangements brought to you by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Weather is brought to you by George Aid Memorial Healthcare Center.
Today, isolated showers before 10 a.m., then patchy drizzle with a slight chance of rain all day today. Cloudy with a high near 57. Temperatures dropping throughout the day. Tonight, mostly cloudy with a low around 30. Tuesday, partly sunny and way colder than Monday with a high near 41. Tuesday night, increasing clouds with a low around 30. Wednesday, a slight chance of snow before 10 a.m., then a slight chance of rain and snow between 10 and 1. Then a 50% chance of rain after 1 p.m. Cloudy with a high near 44.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Welcome to Touhyville, 97.7 The Q and 98 Gold. It's time for a look at sports. It's brought to us by our friends over at Nitgo. Visit nitgo.com today and find out how you can get high-speed internet for your home or your business.
Pleasant. Good Monday. Here's your sports. I'm Frank Sprankle. Starting off with the NFL, the promise of a fourth quarter rally evaporated for the Bears Sunday at Soldier Field. Forcing overtime, they lose yet again, their fifth in a row, down 30-27 by the Minnesota Vikings. Heading into that comeback-filled fourth quarter, Bears trailed by 14, ignited by 2 Caleb Williams touchdown passes, including a 1-yard connection to Keenan Allen just 22 seconds on the clock, then completing a successful 2-point conversion. At that point, the Bears trailed by 3, needing an onside kick just to keep all hope alive, which they managed to recover, setting up a tying field goal from Cairo Santos of 48 yards with time expiring. In OT, the Bears managed to go on offense first, but were turned away, unable to pick up a first down. Bears forced a punt, with the Vikings setting up kicker John Parker Romo for the 29-yard walk-off field goal, just 2:10 remaining in the extra frame. While Williams did toss 340 yards on 32 of 47 with those 2 late TDs, he had no interceptions. He also led the Bears in rushing, which was very ineffective, just 78 total yards on the ground, 22 carries as a team. Vikings also getting a strong showing from QB Sam Darnold, 22 of 34, 330 yards, 2 TDs, no picks. Bears 4-7, now in a short week, stay within the NFC North, but a huge challenge awaits. Thanksgiving Day at the Detroit Lions. It was the Lions who defeated the Colts on Sunday inside Lucas Oil Stadium, 24-6, to improve to an NFL best 10-1. Not since 1934 have the Lions produced a 10-1 start. Colts offense denied the end zone, settling on 2 first-half Matt Gay field goals. Anthony Richardson completing under 50% of his attempts, 11 of 28, 172 yards, no picks. The Colts ground game unable to top 100 yards, just rushing for 96 yards. That was 6 more than Lions running back Jahmyr Gibbs, who had 90 yards rushing on 21 carries and 2 TDs. At 5-7, the Colts visit the New England Patriots this upcoming Sunday. A pair of 7-win teams gather on Monday Night Football, the Baltimore Ravens at the Los Angeles Chargers. College football, latest AP poll released Sunday. Indiana's lost Saturday at Ohio State, proving costly. The Hoosiers dip 5 spots to 10. However, Notre Dame's win in Yankee Stadium Saturday over Army pushes them a spot to number 5, still at 1, Oregon. Notre Dame's girls high school basketball final day of the Indiana University Health Hoops Classic, playing in the championship game. Rensselaer Central takes a 62-52 defeat to host McCutcheon in the 5th place matchup, also in McCutcheon. Benton Central loses to Lafayette Jefferson 51-39. Elsewhere, a home victory for West Central over South Central of Union Mills 70-24. Liza Allen leaned the Lady Trojans with 13 points. Macy Allen had 11. DeMont Christian also ending up winners on their home court, getting past Washington Township 41-35. A Lady Knights double-double for Sophie Baker, 16 points, 12 rebounds. Her teammate Audrey DeFries chipped in 14 points. Trey County tops host Tri Central 65-30. On the road, North Newton loses at Hanover Central 42-10. Boys high school wrestling on Saturday. West Central at Taylor High School for the Jonathan McCoon tournament. The Trojans win 3-2 with team wins over Alexandria Monroe, Western, and host Taylor. Trojans losing to Harrison and Frankton. For the Trojans, 4 wrestlers finishing undefeated by day's end. Cameron Noose in the 113-pound weight class. Grant Peter at 120, Nate Peter at 132, and at 144, Jacoby Mills. To the NBA, Pacers concluding their three-game losing skid Sunday, towering over the Washington Wizards 115-103 at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. Pascal Siakam and Tyrese Halliburton both guiding the Pacers with 20-plus points. Siakam with 22. Halliburton had 21. It's a back-to-back stretch of consecutive home games for the Pacers, hosting the New Orleans Pelicans on Monday. Sunday's women's college basketball, Purdue now 4-1 after a 73-55 win over Texas Arlington in Mackey Arena. Lena McCarthy helped guiding the Lady Boilermakers. The freshman Ford finished with 18 points. Also defeating a team from the Lone Star State. It was Ball State, a 75-62 edging of Texas A&M, part of the Battle for Atlantis tournament in the Bahamas. Lady Cardinals getting a team-high 17 points apiece from senior guards Madeline Bishop and Lachelle Austin. At Hinkle Fieldhouse, Butler picks up a 69-44 win over UMass Lowell, a game-high 26 points for Lady Bulldogs graduate student guard Caroline Strandi. And that's a look at your sports for this Monday. I'm Frank Sprinkle.
Life is about connecting. Music, email, movies, shopping, social media, gaming, and streaming. Nitco is here to help you with all that technology has to offer. Nitco offers high-speed internet for your home or business. Nitco has an incredible lineup of TV channels for all your viewing needs with television the way you want it. Nitco also is your home for telephone service. Need all three? Nitco has great savings when you bundle. Visit nitco.com today or call 1-800-621-2344 because life is about connecting with Nitco.
All right, let's play Find the Big Deal with Strachan Mantil. Give us a call, 219-866-4104. Looking for the price today on honeysuckle frozen grade A turkeys, 10 to 18 pounds. Honeysuckle frozen grade A turkey, 10 to 18 pounds, on sale this week at Strachan Mantil. And when I say this week, Monday, Tuesday, because that's it. Then new sale flyer on Wednesday. So, 219-866-4104. Let us know the price on that. You'll be entered in for a chance to win that $50 gift card from Strachan Mantil and Touhyville. We'll draw the winner on Wednesday this week.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-9047. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS. Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start. Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems. We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau. You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-575-9047. That's 800-575-9047. Tax Relief Advocates, real solutions for real people.
Here's another great reason to use the United States Postal Service this season. When sending a package, why venture outside? Ship with USPS for a true holiday ride. Want to stay cozy and warm? There's no need to roam. With free package pickup and labels printed from home. We have over 600,000 employees always in motion. And before you know it, your gift has delivered emotion. Spread the holiday joy this season with USPS's enhanced network. Learn more at USPS.com/holidayride.
I got a line.
He got a line.
She got a line.
We got 4 lines. Cricket Nation. Q finger guns. Really easy. Super stress-free. 5G so fast. Like blazing fast. Games and memes. You'll have a blast. You can get fast 5G across 4 lines. You can get fast 5G across 4 lines. As we discuss, take it from us. We 4 are one. Cricket Nation.
And only $25 a line. Welcome to more lines. Welcome to Cricket Nation. Smile. You're on Cricket.
Cricket 5G requires a compatible device and is not available everywhere. Discount varies by line. Fees may apply. Terms and restrictions apply. See cricketwireless.com for details.
All right, congratulations to let me know. Gold frozen and 18 pounds is on sale this week for 49 cents a pound when you use your digital rewards account at Strachan Mantil. Strachan Mantil has everything you need for a perfect Thanksgiving dinner, from the turkey to all the fixings, to desserts, beverages, floral arrangements, and more. It's your one-stop shop, making life easier for Thanksgiving. Strachan Mantil, life made simple, shopping made easy. It's a Strachan Mantil thing. All right, your second chance to get registered for that $50 gift card will be up on the WLQI and 98 Gold Facebook pages. You can head over there, comment with the price on the same item, You'll be entered in for a chance to win that $50 gift card. We'll draw the winner on Wednesday this week. Good luck.
Step into any of our 5 locations at Red Baron, Southside, DeMont, Yankee Inn, or Lake Liquors and indulge in our vast selection from top shelf bourbon, gin, and whiskey to a wide range of $1 shooters and a selection of wines to pair with any meal. Experience the thrill of truly flavored vodkas and the chill of the coldest craft beer selection in Jasper County. Don't wait for the holiday rush. Grab your wine and beer today for the ultimate satisfaction. At Red Baron Liquor, we remember it's not just about the drink, it's about the experience.
This holiday season, make your home the envy of your neighborhood by shopping at Clark's Cutting Edge and Floral Boutique in Remington. Clark's has porch pots, wreaths, and centerpieces, sure to bring Christmas cheer to your home. Nothing spreads holiday cheer more than fresh floral arrangements from Clark's. And for that hard-to-shop-for person on your Christmas shopping list, spring and summer landscaping makes a perfect gift, and gift cards always come in the right size. This holiday season, make Clark's Cutting Edge and Floral Boutique your first stop for holiday cheer. 231 South in Remington.
Save big money on your bathroom upgrade now at Menards. Delta offers a great selection of stylish bathroom hardware like the Delta Caffrey Bathroom Hardware Collection. Available in matte black or brushed nickel, featuring a towel bar, pivoting toilet paper holder, and open towel ring to complete your bathroom. Save big on Delta hardware and view the weekly flyer and all of our great deals happening this week on Menards.com.
Save big money at Menards.
Go steer crazy with Ag Leader. From November 1st to December 31st, trade in your old steering system and receive up to $5,000 off a complete auto steer package, which includes the new In-Command Go 16 display. Act now and you'll also receive 50% off a Turn Path Unlock. Contact Peterson Ag Service, your local Ag Leader dealer at 765-314-3276, or stop by and see us in Remington to learn more about your trade-in options.
Touhyville, now with 2 Touhies and no waiting.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I'm afraid I have some bad news for you.
It's Monday.
Good morning. Wrong again.
I am not a morning person.
I hate mornings.
Let's get to work.
I hate Mondays. I hate Mondays.
No, I'm not crazy about them either. I also don't like Tuesdays, Wednesdays, or Thursdays.
It's time for...
What is it? Showtime.
Welcome into Touhyville. Stephen Sherrill with you on a fun time Monday morning. On a short week, hopefully it's short for you as well. It is Thanksgiving week. I love Thanksgiving. There's no pressure behind it. It's just a day of hanging out and eating.
The way we do it.
Yeah.
I remember growing up, my mom, because I don't know what about her made her nervous about entertaining. She would make herself sick. Everything had to be perfect.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like, I remember this Jell-O mold she would make. It was a rainbow Jell-O mold. So you'd have to do like 6 different bowls of Jell-O.
Mm-hmm.
And then you mix it with pineapple, and canned pineapple and stuff. And you rotate the thing so that when you take the mold out, it's this beautiful rainbow Jell-O mold.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of times because it's kosher Jell-O.
Right.
And what that means is that gelatin normally is made out of pig's hooves.
Right.
We can't have pig. So it's made differently.
Okay.
And for whatever reason, half the time, it just never set.
Mm-hmm.
She would fall apart. And I was like, it's just dessert. Like, I don't know if seeing that made me feel like I'm going to have a bunch of people over. They're going to be fed.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to burn stuff. At least in this day and age, it's whatever recipe we want. We could go online and get whatever recipe. I mean, if I wanted to make anything, I can make it for a crew.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not going to get an ulcer doing it. I want to have fun. I want to be present and have fun. I don't know if I got that because watching her freak out about everything having to be perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Just like, I was like, you're supposed to be having fun at this too. Like, be it a Jewish holiday, because every Jewish holiday, I mean, every Jewish holiday is 3 meals that you're cooking. So you have to figure it out, and you can't cook on the day.
Mhm.
So you have to like pre-think, okay, what's going to reheat right?
Mhm.
I don't know. I love it the way we do it because there's zero
Mhm.
pressure at all.
Mhm.
We wake up in the morning. I don't wake up early. I don't have to set my alarm. Oh my God, I got to get up at 4
Right.
because we got to eat at 11 and blah, blah. We eat when we eat.
Mhm.
If it takes a little longer, fine. If not, fine.
Yeah.
We get things to graze, like charcuterie kind of
Mhm.
thing. Even before charcuterie was a thing, we
Right.
had we call it noshing in Yiddish or
snacking.
snacking, like little snacky
We
things.
call it snacking in English. So
Yeah, you just nosh, you graze,
Yeah,
whatever.
right.
So,
yeah,
cheese and crackers and all the rest or whatever.
I love it. I absolutely love it. Did anyone at any time pull your mom aside and say, the reason this isn't setting every year is because of it being kosher. What do you think about just making a cake instead of doing the Jell-O mold that would never set?
Oh, well, that was a given. Like the cakes and the little sprinkle cookies and all that from the bakery. My
But
parents.
I'm
that
saying,
was a
why do you
given.
keep doing the Jell-O if it's
she-
not setting because
I
of
know.
kosher things?
I know.
Stop doing it then.
And then like
No
I
one wants
remember
to drink Jell-O every year, Mom.
one year the spritz, the whipped
Whipped
cream didn't spritz. It
Yeah.
just the can was dead
It
or
was
it's a dud or
a
whatever it
bad
is.
can.
I thought, my mom would get so worked up about it not being perfect, and why? Like it's all right. Why? What you're making a face like I'm
not. I'm reading comments here on my thing.
I mean, I'm a perfectionist, and even that, I won't give up my happiness for perfectionism, I don't think.
Okay. Yeah. Sounds good.
Well, you have something to say on it. I'm asking you to be honest instead of
No.
laughing there and snickering in the corner.
No, I could see how some of this got passed down to you when you're hosting. I'm saying I could see
Well,
see
who
how
doesn't want to host and do it well?
I understand.
But I'm not going to go bananas. Like if friends are coming over, the friends are coming over. It's okay.
Yes. Yeah.
I've never been like so wound up that I'm, wrecked
Crazed.
over people
Yeah.
coming to the house.
Yeah. I can't grasp the idea of so you and I, we had multiple Thanksgivings that didn't go our way.
Yeah, we
It was
never went back to that again.
Right. So if your Jell-O mold is not going right,
yeah,
let's say after a couple times trying it, maybe Jell-O mold isn't for you. Just do something else.
Yeah.
We did Thanksgiving through honey baked ham, and I mean, I could, as we bit into it, I could actually hear it in the dining room.
Well, it had that smoke. It had the smoked ham taste.
I like
and
honey
so
baked
did
ham.
every single
Right.
thing they gave us.
I
mean, it
like
was
honey baked ham. It just the turkey tasted like honey baked ham. Like it just
the
didn't-
turkey, the sides,
Yes.
the fork, the plastic silverware, everything was
Everything.
like smoked.
Yes. So that was one year, and then the next year we tried to do from a barbecue place in Kankakee.
Yeah, we did
like
a deep fried turkey,
and it was fine. It just wasn't the same. And then once you decided you were going to do it yourself,
I just said I've never made a turkey, but I'm doing it this year.
and our stress level was so high because we had screwed up Thanksgiving 2 years in a row.
Well, and you're not going to
And-
practice that. Like you're
Right.
not buying a 25-pound turkey and practicing. So I
Right.
just went, all right, I read through the directions. The hardest part was shoving your hand between the skin and the carcass and putting the butter on it.
No, the hardest part was looking at it going into the oven, glowing like the turkey had been through a nuclear plant.
Well, that was
And-
halfway through. We didn't get the glow at first. It was like, all right, well, that seems like it's going to be good,
Yeah.
and then we opened to baste. And I remember going, oh my gosh, Steve, where can we get
I'm like,
stuff?
I have Pizza Hut on auto dial.
Right.
Like I'm just like,
Oh,
here
I
we
think
go
Domino's has that emergency
I'm
pizza
telling
thing.
you.
Yeah.
And then
oh.
it came out of the oven. The picture was just from yesterday. I just showed it to you yesterday. It was from 8 years ago, I think. And it was golden brown and delicious. And it was just, and we have done it.
You got choked up. You actually cried.
Way
yeah.
Because I was talk about the pressure of the hosting.
Yeah.
Like I was blown away. And then we have done it the exact same way every year that we do Thanksgiving together. We've done it the same way every year.
Yeah, I should.
And the best way to do it is, and this may work for other couples too, is for the woman to do all of the stuff to the turkey and the man to sit on his backside in the other room.
Come on.
That is the great. Listen, that's how we do it. And the turkeys come out perfect every year. Don't mess with what works. That's what I'm saying.
I'm putting my turkey recipe up on my page.
All right, we'll have fun. Tiffany says you need your pumpkin roll. Yes, Tiffany. I'm with you. I will try it. I'm not a big pumpkin guy, but I know Cheryl's looking forward to it.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we were talking about pumpkin pie earlier. Jason says, yeah, but you can't eat pumpkin pie unless you have 2 pounds or more of Cool Whip on each slice. That's correct.
I think I posted that on my page yesterday. Did you see that? Don't judge. I've had a stressful year, and it was like a big thing of Cool Whip with a little piece of cake in the middle of it, the pie in the middle.
Take it right up. Bob, who used to work here, sent me a meme a couple years ago, and it popped up yesterday, and it said coolest pumpkin pie decoration ever, and it's the Batmobile with a of whipped cream around, as if it's like the smoke, like him doing a donut. It's really funny. Larry says, good morning, Touhyville. Have a great day, you two. We were talking about the boil order, with McDonald's buying all those Cokes and everything, and different restaurants in the area buying. I know Kenny from Fenwick's posted a big thing about them getting canned pop and water and everything.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
And that for cooking and everything. Yeah, I didn't see the video, but someone told me about it. Yeah.
So how does someone like that, if they're making beer, do they close their beer making thing?
I don't know how that works.
Yeah, because
I think you probably can't make it during the boil order part. Yeah, you probably have to shut that down. Yeah. But Amber says Friday night at the roller rink, we shut off the water fountain and gave kids bottled water. The things you don't really think about.
Right. Okay. So
till it
Amber,
happens.
So here's what I want to know from Amber. Is that something you contact your insurance for? Like, meaning you're making a claim because you can't.
I think it's just price of business.
It's a cost of doing business. You're
go
talking a lofty cost of doing business.
I understand,
if it's like Coke for McDonald's.
Yeah.
I
would
mean,
think. Yeah. Well, I'm looking forward. I'm going to reach out to Brett today and find out. Mel says, I love Russ Martin's voice.
Isn't it great?
You and so many others.
Yeah.
Yes. Kevin says, great weather report. Tuesday, way colder than Monday. LOL.
Well, I said that because
I like that last
I'm an
week.
Idiot.
No.
But
No, you're not an idiot. Stop. I like last week when you said the first day we had snow. Don't blame the messenger.
Don't shoot the messenger.
Don't shoot the Yeah. Have you ever seen the movie Nicolas Cage did called The Weatherman?
No.
Oh, I think he's supposed to be. He actually was with did research with Tom Skilling for it. I think he's supposed to be a weatherman in Chicago, and it's he's just walking to work one day and somebody drives by and they like throw their coffee or milkshake at him, and they're like, the weather sucks, and they throw their thing at him and he's just covered in stuff. And yeah, don't blame the weather person. I do though all the time.
Well, I just thought we're going to be getting 20s. Like Friday is supposed to be like 30.
Knock it off.
And I was like, okay, like when I dress for the day, because I'm looking and searching and researching and all that stuff, today's the last day of like fun times.
Yeah. I know you want to go out like to Valparaiso on, I keep wanting to call it Good Friday, on Black Friday.
Yeah.
But if it's 20s, we're not going.
It's 30s.
I'm putting my foot down.
30,
I'm
high
putting
of
my
30.
foot down.
Yeah.
putting my both foots down. And I'm not
we'll
leaving
wake up.
my room.
I think we'll wake up and it'll be 19.
Yeah, I'm not leaving my room. Like, I'm not leaving my blankets that day.
Yeah. But it's winter, put moon boots on.
Mm.
The worst is when you think it's one way and it's another. Like the worst, if it's 30, obviously you're getting the pom-pom hat on. You're not leaving without gloves. And
you
you're
should
not
have ended
leaving
that
without a
sentence
coat.
with "We're not leaving." We're not leaving. That's it. We'll see you guys later. We'll come back and do the show in spring. That's it. When we thaw.
I like it if I'm warm. I'm good if I'm warm.
I'm totally warm inside
I
the
don't
house.
need outside.
I'm never cold inside the house.
Yeah.
It all works out great.
Mhm.
Amber says we just knew about the boiler. Common sense, I guess. Just the price of doing business. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's just the price of doing business.
Oof.
Activity says stay out of my kitchen when I'm cooking. Yeah, that's. It's not that Cheryl's wants me to stay out of the kitchen. It's that I don't want to get up. So it's and you don't really need help for the turkey. That's your thing. That's
I
your
will
bag.
tell you, I desperately miss the children
So
for that. Because Harley is a
they
cook.
just get in the way.
No,
Oh,
Savannah doesn't even want to boil water.
Yeah, no. So Savannah thinks
hates
she's
it.
adulting if she makes mac and cheese.
Yeah.
Like instant in a microwave cup.
Right.
Like
and she's the one with 4 kids.
Right,
So I'm like,
right.
but she's learning a lot about Southern cooking. So that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Anyway, Harley though, and I were always like
on the cooking. Yeah.
Yeah, because Harley, by the time she was 5, would research recipes to go to the farmer's market.
Yeah.
And she'd be spot on. She could tell based on the ingredients it was going to be good. Like her mama.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good stuff. Well, and Harley was a baker. Like she took baking classes and loved to decorate the cakes and all that
Yeah,
stuff.
you
So,
got all those
The good birthday
pictures
cakes.
in put up, and Steve's got all these pictures in his bedroom of all the cakes she made him.
Yeah.
She made him a popcorn bucket with popcorn coming out of the top of it. Coolest cake ever. Cubs,
Batman
maybe.
cake. Batman cake with the Batman logo on it. Then a Lego Batman cake that when you cut into it, the
logo
inside
was the whole
is
inside.
the logo inside the cake. And then the Wrigley Field marquee sign, on the front of the cake and fondant. So yep, a lot of good fun cakes. So
Yeah. Do you realize how much those cost us? They
Oh,
were
I'm sure.
probably $125
Yeah.
in cost, in
Yeah.
materials every time she wanted to make a cake.
Yeah, I'm worth it.
So fun.
Just
Yeah,
I'm
I miss
worth it.
her at home a lot.
I'm worth it. So
That said, she's got a compassionate heart and is in management now of a crew at a very fun coffee shop. What you call it? A
franchise.
Thank you. And I love to hear her management.
Well, yeah, I mean that's all
and how
part
she
of
talks about her kids, and
it's all part of growing up as the kids
It
move
is.
on and move out of the house and do all their things. They live their lives. So
no one warns you about it though as a parent. I'm telling you, the most painful time ever, and painful, I mean heart-wrenching for me as a mom was absolutely when they went off to the last one went off to college, and now not that I don't enjoy my downtime. I do. I miss their presence in my everyday life.
Yeah, I gotcha. Yeah,
But they're both so independent. I'm
They're
like,
doing their
I
lives.
just sit and
Yeah.
I just think to myself, well, when you send them to 19 countries by the time they're 20, what do you expect? You really honestly think they're coming back to Bourbonnais or
See, I think
where you live?
I think it's because you wouldn't let them leave the cul-de-sac, and then until high school.
Hilarious,
And
right?
now they're like, we're not going back. All right, let's take a break. When we come back, let's dive into the poll question with the celebrities, because we haven't even talked about the celebrities yet this
Okay,
morning.
I'll be quiet.
No, you're fine. The celebrities you would want to invite to your Thanksgiving dinner. We're going to talk about that when we come back. Stick around.
Weather is brought to you by Alliance Bank.
Today, isolated showers before 10 a.m., then patchy drizzle with a slight chance of rain all day today. Cloudy with a high near 57. Temperatures dropping throughout the day. Tonight, mostly cloudy with a low around 30. Tuesday, partly sunny and way colder than Monday with a high near 41. Tuesday night, increasing clouds with a low around 30. Wednesday, a slight chance of snow before 10 a.m., then a slight chance of rain and snow between 10 and 1. Then a 50% chance of rain after 1 p.m. Cloudy with a high near 44.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Brad Gutwein from Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
In a small town, it's how you treat your customer. You treat everybody the way you want to be treated. It really is that simple. We have customers that we've been doing business with for 4 generations, and that is only because they trust us, we trust them, and that's the way you got to build your business. We got to build any business.
Gutwein Motor Company in Monon has been serving the surrounding area for over 80 years.
Cars 80 years ago were pretty simple. But one thing that hasn't changed, the customer wants to feel like they're in charge of the transaction. They know what's going on, and they are comfortable with what's happening. That, I don't think, has ever changed. We always want to be upfront with the customer, tell them exactly what's happening, exactly the process that's going to happen. One thing I would like to say to everybody that has supported us over the 80 years, thank you very much.
You'll like the way we do business at Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
Step into any of our 5 locations at Red Baron, Southside, DeMont, Yankee Inn, or Lake Liquors and indulge in our vast selection from top shelf bourbon, gin, and whiskey to a wide range of $1 shooters and a selection of wines to pair with any meal. Experience the thrill of truly flavored vodkas and the chill of the coldest craft beer selection in Jasper County. Don't wait for the holiday rush. Grab your wine and beer today for the ultimate satisfaction. At Red Baron Liquor, we remember it's not just about the drink, it's about the experience.
Well, Jeff, the news seems to be full of supply chain issues, delayed shipping, rising prices, and inflation. How's that affecting us here at Bjerk's Fine Jewelry?
Honestly, Liz, not in the least bit. Our prices are sharp as ever. Our values are the best in the business. You can compare the mega box stores, the internet, or even the big city diamond districts, and you still won't find the deals we offer.
Well, that will make our customers very happy, but I've heard that many businesses are struggling to find product and maintain inventories.
Not here at Bjerk's Fine Jewelry. We work very hard with our suppliers to make sure diamonds, gemstones, and jewelry continue to arrive and keep our selection fresh and exciting.
So let me get this straight. Our customers can stroll into Bjerk's and still get unbeatable prices, top-notch quality, first-class service, and the area's largest inventory to make the perfect jewelry choice?
You summed that up pretty well, Liz. But don't forget, we also have the area's largest selection of coins and precious metals bullion. Some dealers have really struggled to source sufficient quantities, but here at Bjerk's, we are fully stocked.
You know, Jeff, we're pretty lucky to have been serving the Lafayette community for over 75 years.
Shop smart, shop Bjerk's, Bjerk's.com.
Holiday tunes, fresh-baked cookies, and holiday scratch-offs. Scratch-off season is finally here, with gifts for everyone on your list, starting at just $1. Spread cheer with Hoosier Lottery Holiday Scratch-Offs this year. Gift responsibly.
Ever go through your morning routine with the overwhelming feeling you're forgetting something? Spoiler alert, you haven't been to McDonald's yet. And now at McD's, you can buy one, get one for $1. Choose a sausage biscuit, sausage McMuffin, or sausage burrito and hash browns. Plus, add a medium iced coffee for just $2.50. Mornings just don't feel complete without it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal. Valid for item of equal or lesser value.
Life is about connecting. Music, email, movies, shopping, social media, gaming, and streaming. Nitco is here to help you with all that technology has to offer. Nitco offers high-speed internet for your home or business. Nitco has an incredible lineup of TV channels for all your viewing needs with television the way you want it. Nitco also is your home for telephone service. Need all 3? Nitco has great savings when you bundle. Visit nitco.com today or call 1-800-621-2344 because life is about connecting with Nitco.
Touhyville. You know what they say? 2 Touhies are better than 1.
You know what my favorite holiday is? It's Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving coming up. You're getting excited about Thanksgiving?
It's Thanksgiving week.
It's Thanksgiving week.
Thaw that turkey now!
The turkey.
It's frozen.
Frozen solid.
Don't worry. It'll thaw out.
It'll thaw out nice.
Happy Thanksgiving.
See you at Thanksgiving.
Now, on this thankful time of year, I would like to say
Showtime.
Yep, get that turkey in the fridge at minimum. Get it thawed. Get it cooked. And enjoy it throughout your weekend. Can't wait. I mentioned this before. We do these live read commercials during the show. It's where we talk about businesses. By the way, if you want us to do that about your business, you should reach out to Cheryl, CHERYL at @EVILLE.com. Get in there and find out how we can be talking about your business with ending your pricing. So reach out to her. Sales at EVILLE.com. So we do them these live reads during the program, and we have a certain amount that we can do, that we can fit into a show. There's a cutoff. So, but sometimes, and this may surprise the folks listening, sometimes we get to chit-chatting, and I kind of fall behind on them a little bit. So, when I watch the sports games, like you watch the Bears game, everything they have is sponsored. They say, this kickoff brought to you by this check of the scores with other teams brought to you by. So sometimes we have to do that here. So this morning, Cheryl's Lipstick brought to us by our friends over at Ed White Auto Sales in Rensselaer, 1105 North McKinley in Rensselaer. Visit edwhiteautosales.com and find a vehicle that's new to you with Troy and all the good folks over there at Ed White Auto Sales. Visit edwhiteautosales.com. Also want to mention this morning, the buttons on my shirt brought to us by Vierks Fine Jewelry, experts in jewelry repair, design, and manufacturing, in-house goldsmithing, quality service, and efficient turnaround times. Experience the excellence at the corner of 18th and Main in Lafayette. And this one is literal. This morning, my haircut brought to us by our friends over at Supercuts. Visit Supercuts in Rensselaer, Lowell, Valparaiso. Get yourself a great looking haircut for the holidays so you look great in your pictures for the holidays. All right. Now that we're all caught up, let's get to our poll question today. So we asked, which celebrity would you like to invite over for Thanksgiving? So ranker.com is a website you can go and do your own rankings. So you go in there and let's say, you're picking your favorite band. And let's say Chris Tomlin was number 37. You can go and move him up to number 1. And the more people that do that, his number goes up on ranker.com totally.
Okay. So it's like a global type of
ranking system. You can rank anything,
All right. You got to be careful how you ask the question is what I'm learning the most. Because depending on how you ask or who it is, well, I guess if it's a person, if it's rankings, it's not that much of an issue.
Well, their rankings is which celebrity would you invite over for Thanksgiving dinner? So that would be your top choice, and then down from there.
Okay.
So they gave 20 on theirs. Okay.
Okay.
Number 20 was Adele. 19 was Amy Poehler.
Really?
A lot of people like Parks and Rec. They just do. Number 18, Kristen Wiig. Number 17, The Rock.
I would like The Rock, but he's not on my. I mean, it wouldn't be someone where I would. Who would it be for you?
I like The Rock. He seems very nice.
Yeah.
I don't know that I want to sit and have a conversation with him. If I could pick anybody to have a conversation with, he wouldn't be high on that list.
So who would be on your list? David Letterman.
Yeah, he would be up there. That's probably who it would have been 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Would have been number 1. I have quite a few, one that you mentioned that I think we both like would be Jon Stewart. I'd really like to talk with Jon Stewart. It sounds weird because I don't know if I'd want to do it over Thanksgiving dinner, but some of those mentors I've never met, Gary Vaynerchuk, Alex Hormozy, Simon Sinek.
Yeah.
I would really
Simon
enjoy.
Sinek, I would enjoy.
The other ones, I want to learn from him, maybe not in the Thanksgiving atmosphere, but Simon Sinek, I could see really enjoying Thanksgiving dinner with.
I would kill for Rob Bell to be at my table.
See, Rob Bell.
Because Rob Bell, I don't know that I would care about the food anymore. I would just be so into.
Well, then I do not want him at my table. Anyone that is going to take away from the importance of the food on Thanksgiving. Listen, it's sure. Some people might say Thanksgiving, have an attitude of gratitude. No, you have an attitude of fullness. on Thanksgiving is what
Well,
you're
you
supposed
know what
to
I
have.
mean, like where
Yeah.
I'm so engaged in what he has to say. I mean, there's so
Mhm.
many morsels from all of his books that have changed the course of way I think about Christ and what God wants for me.
Mhm.
Like there's one of his books is Jesus Wants to Save Christians.
Mhm.
And in it, he says it's not a club.
Mhm.
Jesus wants to save the world.
Right. Mhm.
Jesus didn't want to create a new religion.
Mhm.
He wanted everybody
Right.
to come to him
Mhm.
and repent and, in their way.
Mhm.
Like meaning the journeys are all different.
Sure.
So I just remember sitting in the emergency room when Savannah had an allergic reaction, reading this book because we had to stay there for a day, and thinking to myself when I read this one chapter was, close your eyes, think of the worst person on earth, someone you hate.
Mhm.
God had a plan for them too.
Mhm.
So like he took as an example, Saddam Hussein, because
Mhm.
at the time he wrote the book, that was kind of
Mhm.
he goes, believe it or not, Saddam Hussein's like God's plan for him was no less or more than the plan for you.
Mhm.
Like
Mhm.
was no less dear to his heart, was no less loving.
Mhm.
And I remember going, what?
Mhm.
Like I was
Mhm.
still for as deep diving as I had done to become a Christian. I still did not get it until that illustration came through.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I went, no. And he's like, well, yeah, that's what it means. For I know the plans I
Yeah.
have for you, plans to prosper you, not to harm you. Like that's not like I choose you for that statement, but not him and
Mhm.
not her. And look
Mhm.
how he turned out. I had no plan for him. Like that's not how it goes.
Right.
And I just was like, okay, it's when I first realized inclusivity was the name of the game. The
Mhm.
minute you say, well, I mean, he's not going to hell. He's going to hell. He had an affair.
Mhm. Yeah.
I would hope not. Like,
Mhm.
there's no one I want in hell, including my slumlord. Like,
Mhm.
like
Right.
so, and of all the people that have hurt me or whatever, that's not the way your heart is if
Mhm.
you're truly there. And that's the journey. Obviously, we're not
Yeah.
all perfect, and there's times I get mad and whatever it is, but
Mhm.
I would love to have Rob Bell. That's the point.
Well, and I think from the times that I've gone to his presentations and stuff,
Oh.
I think he'd be an interesting guest at Thanksgiving.
Mhm.
I could see him. He wouldn't be in my top 10, but
Mhm.
if he showed up, it would be an interesting conversation. I
He'd
think
actually be
know,
in my top
so,
3.
Yeah.
That's how much I just love his perspective and his brain,
Yeah.
like his way and what he's taught me.
Yeah. Christine says, and this is a good one. See, now it depends on what you want your Thanksgiving dinner to turn into. Like, because
Who?
you and I are thinking about like the idea of like interesting
Deep
conversation.
philosophical, yeah.
Dana Carvey, because he's so stinking funny.
Oh.
Could you imagine
What?
Thanksgiving
Oh.
dinner with, for real, no joke. Like,
right.
the church
And doing
lady.
right.
I
the
mean,
church lady Biden. Who else did he
oh,
do?
you're going to have turkey, huh?
Huh?
Who made the turkey? Was it Satan? Like, I mean, like, you could have so much fun.
Yeah.
Christine says, I would laugh with him during our meal. Maybe he would do church lady for me
Yeah.
since she's my favorite character of his.
Yes.
Love it when she's on the drums.
Yeah.
Amber says Terry Bradshaw was her first thought.
Okay.
He loves halter horses and is so kind to the youth in the horse industry. I didn't know that about Terry Bradshaw.
But he is funny as
and
all
she says,
get-go.
I hear he's a famous retired football player. Yeah, he sure is. Richie says, Dog the Bounty Hunter would not be on my list.
Nope. Do you know who would be on my list? Any president of the United States, Republican or Democrat. I don't care who they are. Anybody who's gone through the experience of leading a country with all of the pitfalls and all of the
What about Martin Sheen?
No.
Oh.
But you know what I'm saying.
I know exactly what you're saying. That would be
another
really
good one,
interesting
too.
conversation. Yes.
Mhm.
Lynette says The Rock with all exclamation points and a bunch of fun emojis.
Okay, well,
so she
he
loves
was
The
number
Rock.
what? 18?
17. Yep.
17?
Yeah, but it's so funny that I was saying I don't know that he would make my list, but yeah. Adam says Michael Jordan, just so I could play some hoops with him before dinner.
Yes.
Yeah. See, I would have said Michael Jordan again, probably about 15 years ago.
Yeah, for sure.
But
10 years ago. Yeah.
I've kind of,
Mm-hmm.
gone kind of the other way with him. And a lot of it has to do with him being so mad with Charles Barkley for critiquing him on television that he hasn't talked to him in a decade.
That's another one that I would love at my table.
Barkley.
Oh my
Charles
gosh.
Barkley,
yeah.
yes. By the way, so
And
total
hated
side
him
note.
as a player.
Total side
yeah.
note. Here's the thing. I liked him as a player, even though unless we were playing against him.
That's what, yeah.
So because I like now knowing all the things that have gone on with Scottie Pippen and stuff, I would have loved, and now we're in a time of all these teams being put together and these super teams and stuff. I would have loved to have seen Jordan play with Charles Barkley. Have Barkley come in instead of Pippen on the Bulls. Could you imagine? So side note on basketball and Charles Barkley. So inside the NBA, I missed it. It was just announced within the last week. Inside the NBA, TNT is losing the NBA, and Charles Barkley was going to leave. Then he said he's staying, and I'm like, how are they going to do this and stuff? TNT Sports has worked it out with ESPN that it will now, they're going to do the show in the same place in Atlanta with the same crew, which was what Barkley's thing was, is I want to make sure all these people still have jobs that have done this and helped us build the show. So they're going to do the same show from the same studio at TNT Studios, but it will air on ESPN and ABC as the pregame, halftime, and postgame of their basketball games. So it's going to keep going. It just won't be on TNT. It'll be on, it's essentially like our station, our show being on another station. So they're going to air it on the pro basketball games because TNT
for
lost
them that
basketball.
they worked that out because I loved that show.
Yeah, I do too.
I loved.
I don't even watch the games. I record the show.
That's exactly right. Yeah.
Yeah. So Jeannie says Adam Sandler, another fun one at the table. I would if we're going to go that route, I think I would go the route of that Joe said, Will Ferrell.
Oh yeah.
Now he says alive Will Ferrell, deceased Chris Farley. So
okay, so that brought me to a point that I wanted to ask you, because if we can include deceased, I would then include biblical characters. Could you imagine if you actually had Jesus at your table?
Well, I mean, yeah, now
or Moses.
That's
Moses at your table, or Deborah.
Deborah Winger?
No, Deborah, the one that stuck the in Sisera's skull. She took the tent peg.
I don't know that.
There was a general who hung out in her, who came and needed to sleep overnight, and he was a cruel general, and she took the tent peg out and rammed it through his temple.
Ow.
Done by.
Donna
there's
says,
some great women in the Bible.
Yeah,
Ooh.
I believe you. Donna says Mary wasn't so bad,
See, Mary though, if I had Mary, I think I'd sob the entire meal because that song, Mary, did you know, wrecks me every time. The idea that she knew what was coming,
right?
For her son.
Yeah.
Oy.
Okay. Donna says Robin Williams, if you were still with us.
Yes.
You wouldn't get a word in edgewise. I mean, it would just be like he would just be manic. Yeah.
Right.
Martha
Phil
says,
Hartman.
yeah, it's another one. Yeah. Martha says Jelly Roll and Bunny. My daughter loves them. Michael says Clark Griswold, Chevy Chase. Would not be on my list. I've heard nothing but rotten things about him as a human being.
Have you really?
Yeah. And Lisa Kudrow comes to mind for Michelle. So that's her first choice would be Lisa Kudrow. That's fun. Sean says, good morning, lovely people. Cheryl, you need to change the weather on Saturday. It's my birthday.
Happy birthday.
And I would like it to be 70s.
Oh. I would love to do that. There is nobody. There's a few people I would change the weather for, and he's one of them.
Sean says, I would love to hang out with any biblical person, especially Jesus.
Right?
So, yeah. Well,
there's
Jesus, because there's so many questions you could ask.
Okay.
So holy cow.
If you love that, there is, I got to find the name of it. There is a movie where a woman goes to dinner. Her husband stands her up. Oh, Dinner with a Stranger, I think is what it's called.
Okay.
And it turns out that the stranger is Christ.
And he stands her up?
No.
So he's rude?
He has really frank conversations, and she can't figure out how he knows.
Yeah. Yeah, I bet that'd be interesting. Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here it is. Dinner with the Perfect Stranger.
Yeah.
Such a good movie.
Yep.
Yeah.
I used to talk with when I worked at the Christian radio station when I was younger. I used to talk with them a lot about the idea of had they ever given any thought to the idea that Howard Stern was the second coming, because if when Jesus comes back, you think he's going to walk around in sandals again, or is he going to get on radio, television, movies? All that's that was my way of like poking the bear back then. But at the same time, we had to do that as a project when I was in high school, to write a short story about what would Jesus do if he came back, and I put him as the leader of a big Christian band, because that's how he could tour the country and spread his word. Like that he would come back. He wouldn't walk around and just talk with people because it's too far to walk.
Instead of AC/DC, he'd be WWJD.
Whatever. Yeah. I mean, there's all kinds of You could do anything.
That's funny.
Yeah. So that was when I was in high school. So anyway,
that's pretty cool that you remember that. It's a great assignment.
I used to love writing. I used to love creative writing.
Yeah.
So, all right, let's take a break. When we come
Did you
back,
get hit by a ruler for your answer when you said that?
No.
With a rock
no, it was a whole story I wrote. Yeah, it was
so cool.
Yeah. All right. Let's take a break. When we come back, we got more celebrities on the list. We only made it to number 17 before we got off track. So we still got 16 more to go. Then we got other stories too. Ways to avoid holiday fights with your friends and family at the dinner table. And some other Thanksgiving facts that we've got throughout the morning as well. Stick around.
Did you know that Jasper County REMC offers scholarships for local students along with fun and educational opportunities throughout the year? Whether it's learning about how state government runs and how bills become laws, to fun and educational camps along with life-changing educational adventures. To find out more about the opportunities Jasper County REMC provides for local students, visit jasperremc.com and click on the Community tab and then select Student Opportunities.
Holiday tunes, fresh-baked cookies, and holiday scratch-offs. Scratch-off season is finally here, with gifts for everyone on your list, starting at just $1. Spread cheer with Hoosier Lottery holiday scratch-offs this year. Gift responsibly.
Ever go through your morning routine with the overwhelming feeling you're forgetting something? Spoiler alert, you haven't been to McDonald's yet. And now at McD's, you can buy one, get one for $1. Choose a sausage biscuit, sausage McMuffin, or sausage burrito and hash browns. Plus, add a medium iced coffee for just $2.50. Mornings just don't feel complete without it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal. Valid for item of equal or lesser value.
Step into a holiday paradise at Another Season, where the spirit of Christmas surrounds you with an array of delightful finds. From sumptuous charcuterie delights that bring joy to every gathering, to exquisite custom signs that add a personal touch to your space. Wrap yourself in style with chic denim jackets, or enhance your glow with their exclusive jewelry collection. Don't forget to explore their new patch bar featuring charming Christmas patches, perfect for customizing your gifts. Visit Another Season at 605 North Halleck Street in DeMont, now with extended hours to make your holiday shopping truly magical. Discover the joy of giving at Another Season, where every gift tells a story.
Steve's Specialized Services is your home for bad boy mowers like the Rogue and Rebel X. Start your adventure and explore with an attitude with the Bandits. Single and crew cabs available. Stop in now and try them out. Incredible prices, plus up to $1,000 off select models right now with easy financing available. Steve Specialized Services on 231 in Rensselaer. Like them on Facebook or visit stevesspecialized.com. Bingo night at the Hilltop in Morocco is now every Tuesday with the golden opportunity to win up to a whopping $10,000 amongst other exciting prizes, some cash as well. The best part? It's absolutely free to play. The kitchen stays open till midnight or later. The Hilltop has great low-price daily specials, including $1 bottled or canned beers on Thursdays. Call 219-285-BEER for more information, and be sure to like the Hilltop Bar in Morocco on Facebook.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-2706. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS. Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start. Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems. We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau. You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-575-2706. That's 800-575-2706. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
97.7 FM WLQI Rensselaer.
Time for a check of news. This check of news brought to us by Steinke Funeral Home. Visit SteinkeFuneralHome.com to ensure your final wishes are respected. Here's Russ Martin.
The Indiana State Police have been asked to conduct an investigation of an officer-involved shooting death of a Rochester man, 37-year-old Stephen Harding, as two members of law enforcement discharged their weapons after responding to a report of a domestic disturbance at a residence last Saturday morning. In a press release from the state police, they said both Rochester Police and the Fulton County Sheriff's Office requested the investigation. Upon arrival, city and county law enforcement stated they found a man armed with a firearm and pointing it in the direction of an officer, whereupon a deputy and officer both fired at the man, later identified as Harding. The man was pronounced dead at the scene. The two who fired their weapons have been placed on administrative leave during the investigation. The Pulaski County Sheriff's Office reported the arrest of 30-year-old Leonard Salyer of Winnemac on Tuesday, November 19th, on 3 preliminary felony charges, including intimidation with a deadly weapon. A female reported she had fled a residence under duress, and in a Friday morning press release, authorities stated the female alleged that there was a firearm involved, threats of self-harm and harm to others had taken place, and that alcohol was involved. Law enforcement said there were clear signs an altercation had taken place. Deputies were able to serve a search warrant at the residence and take Salyer into custody. The additional preliminary felony charges were confinement and domestic battery. He was also charged preliminarily with resisting law enforcement, a misdemeanor. A Lake County man, 28-year-old Cody Rowe of Dyer, faces multiple charges of fish and wildlife violations following the serving of a search warrant on Wednesday. A press release from the Law Enforcement Division of the Department of Natural Resources said after a search warrant was issued, an investigation took place, and the investigation led to the following preliminary charges: 31 counts of illegal possession and taking of white-tailed deer, 23 counts of neglect of animals, 3 counts of removing eastern box turtles from the wild, and single counts of possession of an undersized snapping turtle, failure to purchase a hunting license, illegal possession of a bobcat tail, hunting deer with the aid of bait, false informing, and hindering a conservation officer. 23 dogs and 5 cats in poor condition were taken to Lake County Animal Control and Hobart Humane Society. Rensselaer Central School Superintendent Kurt Craig talks about updates in the middle school gym and the football field.
Middle school bleachers, those should be replaced over Christmas break. Football field lights, with the new LED lights, we will go from 6 poles to 4. Quality of light will be better. We'll have some controls over the LEDs. Hopefully we'll be able to have a little fun with light shows with that. Not only fewer poles, but we'll have higher quality lighting.
The bleachers in the gymnasium will also have grab bars and steps. Superintendent Craig said if the winter is decent, they hope to have the lights and poles installed at the football field before spring break. Stay safe and well, everyone, and enjoy your week. I'm Russ Martin.
If you were to unexpectedly pass away, would your family know how you wanted to be remembered and completely agree on how to honor your memory? At Steinke Funeral Home of Rensselaer in Morocco, we know that differing opinions among family members can cause avoidable conflict and stress. When you pre-plan your funeral at Steinke Funeral Home, your family will know exactly what kind of funeral you want and how you want to be remembered. Call Steinke Funeral Home at 219-866-5151 or visit SteinkeFuneralHome.com to ensure your final wishes are respected.
Local obituaries are sponsored by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Respect, dignity, compassion. 3 simple words, yet they mean a great deal to us. They represent those values we strive to offer each and every family we serve, just as we have for nearly 70 years. Jackson Funeral Chapels, Jackson Monuments, and Memory Garden Cemetery.
91-year-old Loretta Rowe of Goodland passed away on November 17th. Visitation will be held from noon until 1 p.m. Central Time on Tuesday, November 26th, with funeral services for Loretta Rowe to follow at 1 o'clock at Gertz, Windler, and Keller Funeral Homes, Goodland Chapel. You are encouraged to wear casual attire. Interment will be in the Goodland Cemetery. In lieu of flowers, memorials may be made to the Goodland Volunteer Fire Department. Arrangements entrusted to Gertz, Windler, and Keller Funeral Homes, Goodland Chapel. Condolences may be expressed at kellerfh.com. 94-year-old Jay Lewandowski of Rensselaer passed away November 16th. Friends may call on Tuesday, November 26th from 10 a.m. until 12:15 Central Time at Stanky Funeral Home of Rensselaer. A Masonic service will be conducted at Stanky Funeral Home starting at 12:15 p.m. Central Time on Tuesday, followed by the funeral service at 12:30 with Pastor Lisa Ulrich officiating. Burial will follow at Weston Cemetery in Rensselaer. In lieu of flowers, memorial contributions may be made to the Rensselaer Church of the Nazarene or to charity of the donor's preference. Stanky Funeral Home has been entrusted with the arrangements. That's a look at your area funeral arrangements brought to you by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Weather is brought to you by Bozeman Oil.
Today, isolated showers before 10 a.m., then patchy drizzle with a slight chance of rain all day today. Cloudy with a high near 57. Temperatures dropping throughout the day. Tonight, mostly cloudy with a low around 30. Tuesday, partly sunny and way colder than Monday with a high near 41. Tuesday night, increasing clouds with a low around 30. Wednesday, a slight chance of snow before 10 a.m., then a slight chance of rain and snow between 10 and 1. Then a 50% chance of rain after 1 p.m. Cloudy with a high near 44.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Touhyville. 2 Touhies, no waiting.
What day is it?
Today is going to be the day.
Yay! I love Mondays.
It's also Manic Monday.
What are you working on these days? What's going on for you? What's your current project?
All right, just living the dream.
What's on your plate these days? What's coming up for you? What's on the next page?
Another day, another dollar.
What are you working on?
Working hard or hardly working.
Here we go.
It is showtime, folks.
Welcome into Touhyville, portions of which are brought to us by our friends over at Jasper County RAMC, powering up Touhyville each and every morning right here on the Q98 Gold, streaming on WLQI977.com, 981WIBN.com, and of course on video. You know, we're on Facebook and YouTube. You can see our smiling faces once I hit the buttons, and there they are. There's our faces, sometimes smiling and stuff. We're here having fun on a Monday, a shortened week Monday. If that doesn't make you smile, I don't know what will. But we couldn't do any of that without power from Jasper County REMC. Visit jasperremc.com. You sent me a thing about stuff they're doing for the holidays, right?
Oh yeah,
yeah. They're doing some cool stuff for the holidays.
They do a contest.
Yeah, they did this last couple of years too.
Mhm.
So here's what they're doing.
It's the Christmas house decorating contest.
I
light it up.
I have not seen a lot of houses decorated yet. I saw one out on 231 yesterday, south of St. Joe's College, not quite to Remington, between 65 and St. Joe's College.
Okay.
It was all lit up in blue, like
Oh,
bright
I
blue
love
was
it.
all of it.
Mhm.
And then I saw another one just off of College, just north of like Mount Hood Pizza, you
Mhm.
know. So
Well, whatever it is, if you take a picture and email it, you're entered to win a gift card from Jasper County REMC.
wow.
So you email a photo of your property along
Okay.
with your name and address to Jasper REMC, so JASPER at jasperremc.com by midnight December 13th. Entries will be posted to Facebook, photos only, names not.
There you go.
And voting will begin on December 16th.
All right.
Each like counts as a vote. And the winner will be announced on December 27th.
Very cool.
So
And We've got our house lit up, but we don't have any power outside, so it's all inside.
Mm-hmm.
It's all in battery operated. We got some battery operated cool stuff on our screen port.
I'm loving that we decided to make it a smart house, except that it's like Stump the Murph every single time I want to turn something on.
All right. So
I know we digress again off our list.
Yeah.
but
What else is new? We'll get to the show.
I
at some
put it
point
this way: I doubt very
tomorrow,
highly
Wednesday.
I will ever wind up on the list of that people want to come over for dinner.
No, I don't.
So,
I
here
think
we go.
that's wrong. So, all right. So we have the Echoes set up. We have 3 of them, right? Echo Dots. So we ask Alexa to help us out with the lighting in the home. We have it hooked up to a bunch of stuff. My man cave, I call the Bat Cave. Because I love Batman, and because I think that's fun to just always go, I'm over in the Bat Cave. I'm going to the Bat Cave. There's the Bat Cave. So, and it's not all Batman stuff in there. I've got other stuff.
Because you have to set up groups unless you want her to do each little thing by itself.
Right.
So if you have like 5 bulbs in your kitchen, for example, like 5, there's a light that we have 5 bulbs.
Yeah.
If you don't group the light and rename it something,
right,
you have to go ALEXA, turn on kitchen 1, turn on kitchen 2, turn on, kitchen 3.
I like that you spell it here when we're not by it, but that happens to us all the time.
Drive everybody else's if they're listening, I don't.
I do. I always say, Alexa, turn on WLQI 97.7. Just to see if it causes people to do that. So, but we do that at home. We accidentally say Alexa, and then we hear beep. We're like, no, we're just saying your name. It's okay. So there's a couple of things here that have gone on. I have my closet on a smart light because
and so do I.
Because the switch is behind the door. So then I have to go behind the door and get it. And it's just, I don't want to do that. So I like being able to just say, turn on closet. We put a smart bulb. Now I've had that for a week or 2. So we put a smart bulb in your closet. And I said, don't name it closet because it's going to get confused. So we changed yours to Cheryl's closet.
Right.
Apparently, that's not different enough for Alexa. It's I guess some of the things, and I don't know how people do it in these smart homes because there's things that are so close. So I call my room the Bat Cave. So I have 2 light fixtures that each have 2 bulbs. And it's Bat Light 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'll say, Alexa, turn on Bat Light 1. And she will say, okay, ding, and nothing will happen. And I'm downstairs going,
and then my bathroom light goes on.
Right.
Because bathroom light
is apparently close enough.
Light or Bat Cave 1 or
right.
something. It sounds the same. I don't know.
So I don't know why that's so close because I really do try to articulate it. That said, and I know it's so stupid. I don't want to change the name of my lights.
Yeah, don't. I just got to figure out how to change mine.
But here's what's happened.
In my head, I'm like, Alexa, yeah, I've given.
So
Steve's going on tour based on the material I've given him in the last week.
Because I've got it down now. I know what all the lights are called. Cheryl cannot remember what she named all the lights. So in her bedroom, she's got a light fixture that has 2 lights.
So I just want to be able to go.
It's Cheryl. No, but I'm saying in your bedroom.
Yeah.
Cheryl Light 1 and Cheryl Light 2. That's all they're called. Just Cheryl Light 1, Cheryl Light 2. And I will hear Cheryl, and there's a question mark on the end of every single one of them.
Beginning, middle, and
she's
end.
like, Alexa, Cheryl,
turn on
bedroom light in the new house in Rensselaer, Indiana, 47978, light 1. I think. And by then Alexa's like, I've moved.
No, what she'll do is she'll go, there are a few choices on this thing. Do you want bedroom light, Cheryl's bedroom light 1, or do you want Cheryl's bedroom light 2?
Right. Well, if I said Cheryl light 1, what do you think?
I know. I'm non-discriminatory. Just turn on one of the
I
two lights so I can get going.
in
Right.
the room. Yes.
Well, and
So-
for whatever reason, you named your bat room or bat something sounded like bathroom. So I said, Alexa, turn on the bathroom. Turn on the light in the bathroom. Okay. And okay means she got
did
it.
it. Right.
So she's got it. She goes, okay. And then the light goes on. And then I'm like, okay, not okay. Because the light didn't turn on. In the meantime, Steve's closet light turns on.
So, but here's what happened yesterday. So I have the Bat Cave set up as a room called the Bat Cave. So if I walk in and say, turn on Bat Cave, everything in that room will go on. All the lights, the TV, the bat signal light, everything. Everything will
Here
go
I
on.
am. What the?
So I come home from the football game last night, and there's 2 lights on in my Bat Cave and the television. So I said to Cheryl, I go, did you turn the TV on for Ace to watch TV? Because I thought to myself, even if you did, at some point it's a smart TV, so it just goes to screensaver. It doesn't stay on.
Oh, okay.
So I'm like, why did she? And then you explained to me, no, that you said turn on Bat Cave, and everything in the room.
Well, and can I tell you something? I couldn't get the bathroom light on, and I'm like, for Pete's sake, I just don't want to pee in the dark again, right?
Gosh.
So I'm like, Alexa, I'm just dumb.
Oh my gosh.
No, you're not.
Did she say that? Yes. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Yeah. So we're going to have to figure out we're going to have to make some adjustments to some of this stuff on what we're calling everything, because, and I think the best way that I can think to do it is there are different wake words where you don't use the word Alexa.
Yeah.
And I think we just, one of
us needs
our
to do
things are going to
something
have
else.
to change, because then it should be okay.
I'm
you
just
know?
mad you can't customize it. Could you imagine if we
I wish you
decided-
could. Yeah. I just, and I thought about,
I would change mine to Jeeves.
Oh, jeez.
Jeeves.
Hello.
Jeeves.
Tally ho, Alexa.
Which reminds me, I didn't get my Spanish sauce.
I know. So we got to go December 23rd.
We need to set alarms for that. It's not even funny because we're sitting around and it's 3:00 and I'm like, Steve, and you're like, what? What's the matter? What's the matter? We didn't go to Monticello. So now I got
That said,
we have December 21st, but
that said, that sitting around was about the only hour of the day that I sat that day. I did
we were
all my
watching
stuff.
stupid TV
yeah,
finally
yeah.
because we were
Yep.
just done with all the little piddly things.
Yep.
Like, yeah.
That's what Joe's calls my rooms. That's
No.
Now
No,
go
it's
do
just
your
the-
piddly things,
go
Alexa.
do your-
Alexa, go do your piddly things. All right, so let's get back to our list of celebrities we'd want at our Thanksgiving
Okay.
dinner, okay? Because I think
Which my
this
thoughts are
list-
very different than yours, or than what is not Reddit, but Ranker.
Ranker. Well, because you're thinking of them as like dinners with Maury or whatever. Like I mean, like you want like intellectual,
philosophical,
deep questions
I want
and stuff,
someone to really
and which is great because, like I said, as much as I wouldn't want to sit and spend my Thanksgiving talking business, I would love to sit down with some of these business people and talk business.
I mean, is it not true of anything, like of anybody, anything, just across the board? When someone speaks to you at a philosophical level and teaches you something you didn't know before or a new way to think, it heals your soul on the spot. You could almost, it's like someone's knocking you back with like the impact of it is monstrous. It's just a morsel, a nugget, a small thing.
I love it.
But those are my favorite things in the world. So having said that, Chris Sambrook says, use the term loo for the bathroom light.
Oh, see?
Turn on the loo or latrine, he said.
So here's what I'm thinking I'm going to do. So there's routines you can set up. Like I have a friend who and asked me not to say who they were, but they said that they say, "Good morning, Alexa," and what it does is it turns on the light, I think turns on the coffee, and turns us on. It's a routine,
genius.
just saying good morning, and it does all the things you want done in the
how
morning.
do they get the coffee pot turned on? Because if that would happen, I can't eat.
Maybe that's on a timer. I don't really know, to be honest. I didn't ask, but
that would make my every morning.
That said, well, I don't think yours could work that way because yours is a 1 cup, so I don't think it works that way. But there's got to be a timer on there. If not, then get a different pot that has a timer on it. That just goes off at 4 o'clock in the morning, and stop getting up before 4 o'clock in the morning to have coffee at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Well, I'm trying not to on the floors for you, so I'm like creeping into there to set it up.
Yeah,
and then,
it's all good. So that said,
okay, here we go.
Yeah, I think I want to set up some lights so that when I walk in the room, I say, "Alexa, tally ho!" and then it lights some stuff up. I think that's So,
and I tell you, I'm gonna kill the guy.
I love it. I think
at the drive-in,
but I do think we're just gonna have to change some names of stuff so it's not as close.
Yeah.
Like apparently closet and Cheryl's closet doesn't work, but here Steve's light. So you know how I said if I say Bat Cave, it'll light up the whole room.
Mm-hmm.
I have my bedroom set up that if I said Steve's room, it should turn on the light and the closet.
Okay.
It doesn't. It just turns on Steve's light. So that's too close. I have to think of a different thing for my room. So anyway, none of that is why you call.
All right.
Right now, you guys are on your way to work going, seriously, this is a show?
Right.
This is what they do? This is
Wait, do they get paid for this?
It's the first someone told their friend, no, really, you got to listen to them. They're a lot of fun in the morning. And their friend tuned in this morning. And they're like, they talked about their smart bulbs and what they're making for Thanksgiving. These guys are stupid.
Not the first time we've heard that. Just saying.
Listen, that's I was talking about last week. I had an old partner who I knew things were going on the downside when on the air he called his wife and went through their grocery list, and I went, I think I gotta just call it a day. I think this is not working.
All right. So in the grand scheme of things, I'm a little.
We're ahead. We're still ahead.
This guy, and then there's me.
Right. We're still ahead. Yep. So Justin said the coffee pot is probably in a smart outlet for Alexa, like lamps. It is, but here's the thing. I don't know of a way to leave the pot on all the time. So even when you unplug it and plug it back in, the brewing still has to get pushed somehow. But most pots, I don't know about 1 cups, but most pots have a timer on them.
Yeah. See,
so
I have
I'm thinking
one.
Yours might. I'm thinking yours might. We just may need to look into it.
But that's downstairs. I don't know.
No, I'm saying
you're saying
because yours has like that reserve water, so it's always in there. Again, let's do this some other time. Yeah. So see, Justin says you can program them for on and off with voice actions. Oh, the smart bulbs you can, or the smart plugs you can. Yes, we do that all the time. Yeah, we have smart plugs all over the house. Okay. So celebrities. We were going to talk about celebrities.
Who we want at our table at Thanksgiving.
Yes.
Who would we want?
Yes.
According to rankers.
So number 17. So
is it Ranker or Rankers?
Ranker.com.
Ranker.com. Okay.
So 20 through 17 was Adele, Amy Poehler, Kristen Wiig, and The Rock. 16 is Jennifer Lawrence.
No.
Really? She seems like kind of weird to me. Like, I don't know that I would enjoy a conversation with her. She seems like a lot. Like,
Are you thinking that they're answering hot because of the hotness? Like because she is good looking. Or is it not?
People are just fans. I think sometimes I don't know that everybody wants to sit and have a biblical conversation about the world and how it was created in life, and
that shocks me.
I think some people just want to have some turkey and chit chat with someone fun.
Well, that's like the conversation you and I have.
You know?
You're like, I mean, there are times where you're just like, for Pete's sake, could we keep it light? Just today's show is going to be light.
Listen,
light. No death and dismemberment. No, no sneaky deaky craziness. No,
I was just telling you a little while ago off the air. I went up to have my coffee with you on Saturday morning, and we're just sitting having coffee, and we're watching a show about some woman getting murdered by her ex, and I'm just like, I just started my day. I just can't have stabbings this early. Can we do the stabbings after 3? Like that's. Yeah, I couldn't do it anymore.
Yeah, but here,
So,
could you watch that early in the morning? Could you watch what are the guys the kids used to want to watch where they pulled impractical jokers? Could you watch that?
probably.
Okay,
Yeah.
see,
You
I
know, like,
can't. This to me is like dumb, like all caps, stupid.
okay, but here's the thing. I didn't usually watch that on my own either. Like, it's just,
Okay.
but I'd much rather I'd watch somebody pulling a practical joke on someone than stabbing them multiple times with a hunting knife. I mean, it's a little bit more up.
Right. I don't want to watch that. I just want to watch how they got caught. That's what I like.
Right. But they got caught because they're bad.
Right. Someone's dead.
They're
right.
bad at doing it. Speaking of which, if I don't get through this list,
Okay.
we're going to have to just skip it and go to the dumb criminal.
Okay, go.
That's how dumb criminals get caught.
Okay, go.
Because they do bad things and then they're stupid about it. Which, by the way, was, to me, because I find humor in everything, was the funniest line in the whole show. Was when the guy that did the murdering, his mom said, I knew it couldn't have been my son because the murder was done stupidly, and he's not stupid. And that's the part that she was hung up on.
Yeah.
That it was done stupidly, and he's not stupid. And I had to call her through the television and say, yeah, he is.
Mhm.
Yeah, he is. Lynette says, no stabbing in the morning. I'm with you, Steve. Stabbings are for later. Oh, all right. This ridiculous list that has taken us all show. We started this when we got in this morning.
It's the 3-hour list. The 3-hour list.
Number 15 on the list, Zoe Deschanel, who's cute as a button.
She is.
And but I don't know anything about her like to sit and chit chat with her.
Oh, if I were a guy.
Yeah.
She would be my choice to date.
Yeah.
She's just adorable.
Yes, cute as a button. Johnny Depp, we don't have enough alcohol in the house. Even with all the alcohol on those shelves, we don't have enough alcohol.
Yeah.
Rachel McAdams.
Cute.
Yeah, cute. Seems nice, but again, from Illinois too. I think Park Ridge.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I think so. I could be just making that up as I go along. A lot of females on this list, and I don't know who was on Ranker.com picking them, but Emma Watson.
Why are you surprised that people want to break bread with a female?
I'm surprised that it's the majority. That's I could see it being half and half. It's just
Okay.
Helena Bonham Carter seems kind of weird for me.
Yeah, she had a show too. She's a
Did
yeah.
she? Yeah. Tina Fey. Again, her and Amy Poehler. I can move on from. Scarlett Johansson. Jennifer Aniston. Tom Hiddleston. I think Tom Hiddleston is Spider-Man, I think. And he's
Spider-Man.
fun. And he can bring his girlfriend Zendaya or whatever. What's her name?
Zendaya?
Zendaya? Is that it? Yeah.
I don't know.
Number 6 on the list, Jimmy Fallon, the only talk show host in the top 20.
I would like Jimmy Fallon. I think he's interesting.
Yeah, I would. Out of all the late night people, I would probably bring Jimmy Kimmel over Jimmy Fallon. But
I would bring Jon Stewart.
Well,
hands down.
That was in my top 3 with you.
Yeah.
Hugh Jackman. I mean, he's interesting, talented. I don't know that he does it for me as far as like who I'd want to bring over to hang out with. Like I don't, just not for me. Meryl Streep, yes.
Yeah.
I could see putting Meryl Streep in my top 5. I bet she would have some stories.
Mm-hmm.
If you're not looking for serious, if you're just looking for really interesting stories throughout a lifetime, I could see Meryl Streep being on that list.
Mm-hmm.
Has had an incredible career and really probably has a lot of good stories about being on the set with this person or that person. Yeah, I could see that. Number 2 on the list, Robert Downey Jr. Interesting life. I don't know that he pulls me into wanting to converse with him.
I find him intriguing. I would
Yeah.
go there. Yeah, because I didn't know. I think it's him who was an alcoholic and then hasn't drank and changed his entire life
His entire
around.
way of doing things.
And
yeah.
I think that that's when you can make a lifestyle change and then you just completely reform yourself or transform yourself.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love that
he could
because
be an
that's a
interesting
hard thing
talk.
to do. Yeah.
Mhm.
I think
Yeah.
he'd be interesting, but I don't think he's in my top 20 people that I would, and
Yeah.
want to see, but yeah.
And then number one on the list, before we get to it, because you said top three. So you gave Jon Stewart, Rob Bell, who would be the third one in your top three.
Gandhi.
Okay, alive. Oh, okay. Yeah. So you're just going to add a top two.
Yeah. I mean,
Rob
I have
Bell
people. I'm
or-
just not thinking.
Yeah.
I'm not You know how when you're
Yeah.
forced to think,
Yeah. Darren picked the number one answer on this. Morgan Freeman as the number one person they'd like to invite to Thanksgiving dinner.
Huh.
Hello and welcome to dinner. That was a horrible Morgan Freeman impression. That's what that was right there. In case anybody ever wanted to know what a terrible Morgan Freeman impression
I wonder why. I wonder why Morgan Freeman.
I don't know.
His voice?
He's been in almost every movie ever made.
Plus Sesame Street. Or Electric Company.
Electric Company, yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
So I could see him having a lot of stories. And would just sound nice at dinner. Would just, sound great. So all right. Let's take a break. When we come back, it is time for the Precision Security Dumb Criminal of the Day. And no, it's not the guy who was doing the stabbing or anything from Dateline that we were watching.
Season to season, cab to cab, Ag Leader connects your entire farm. Ag Leader makes it easy to seamlessly connect your equipment and devices year-round and help you tackle farm decisions on the go 24/7. Peterson Ag Service is your local Ag Leader dealer. Contact us at 765-314-3276 to get your full farm solution. There's only one way to do it all. Ag Leader.
George Aid Memorial Healthcare in Brooke, Indiana offers a spectrum of personalized services, whether it's short-term rehabilitation or long-term care. Each resident experiences a tailored approach to their healthcare needs and well-being. Residents engage in community activities, including delightful trips, and can also take advantage of convenient transportation services. George Aid is more than just for the elderly. They have workplace injury, outpatient rehab and therapy services that ensure every individual's needs are met with expertise and compassion. Visit georgeaid.org or call them at 219-275-2531. George Aid Memorial Healthcare. We care for you in a quiet country setting.
Ever go through your morning routine with the overwhelming feeling you're forgetting something? Spoiler alert, you haven't been to McDonald's yet. And now at McD's, you can buy one, get one for $1. Choose a sausage biscuit, sausage McMuffin, or sausage burrito and hash browns. Plus, add a medium iced coffee for just $2.50. Mornings just don't feel complete without it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal. Valid for item of equal or lesser value.
When life takes you places and you can't get to the store, shop online with the new Strachan Van Till to Go. It's easy to use. Register using your rewards account login and password. Fill your virtual shopping cart. Choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strachan Van Till team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save money with your online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple. Food made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strachanvantil.com.
So right now may be the perfect time for you to rethink how you pay for health care. And here's why. This time of year is decision time for a lot of people, but it's also when you can join MediShare and save even more than usual. For many families, joining MediShare means saving about $500 a month, which is a game changer for a lot of people, obviously. But what's more, MediShare members like it a lot. Their satisfaction rate is 98%. Imagine that. And MediShare is a proven thing too. For over 30 years, it's a Christian community of hundreds of thousands of people now. And here's the thing. If you join before November 30th and you mention the promo code SHARE, they'll waive your application fee. So you save even more right off the bat. I'll give you the number here in a second, but just call and you'll get a price within 2 minutes. And again, the deadline is November 30th. So call now and you'll save even more. Here's the number: 866-89-BIBLE. That's 866-89-BIBLE. 866-89-BIBLE.
Drivers who switch and save with Progressive could save hundreds, which could be life-changing. I mean, you could put that money towards concert tickets for your daughter to see that singer who sings about painful breakups. And one song will inspire your little beauty to break up with that beast she's dating, Brian. Instead, she'll date someone who's nice and worthy of her love, not someone who addresses you and your spouse as bro. And it's all because you could save money switching at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in all states.
Carry On is an edge-of-your-seat action thriller that follows a young TSA agent who is blackmailed into an impossible situation at the height of Christmas Eve travel pandemonium. Either let a dangerous package slip through security and risk the lives of many, or save the passengers and risk the life of his pregnant girlfriend. Starring Taron Egerton, Sophia Carson, and Jason Bateman, Carry On is the holiday thrill ride with nail-biting, nonstop action and suspense that you won't want to miss. Watch Carry On, only on Netflix December 13th.
97.7 The Q.
Touhyville. 2 Touhies, and that's a lot of Touhy.
Here we go again.
Here we go again.
Here we go again.
Another
Monday. Here we go again.
Let's get this over with.
Let's get this over with.
Let's get this done.
One of the great things about this show is that it's smart, but it's so silly.
Really?
But it's silly in a way that doesn't make me cringe.
Sounds like a winner.
Good enough for a
Monday morning.
Okay.
Showtime.
Welcome into Touhyville. Steven Sherrill with you here, hanging out, doing our thing on a fun time Monday morning. Happy Monday, everybody, on a Thanksgiving week. You looking forward to Thanksgiving? I sure am. Cannot wait. Portion of the show this morning brought to us by our friends over at KIRPC Head Start, serving all areas of Newton, Jasper, and Pulaski counties for ages 3 to 5 years old. Child-centered is their learning plan quality program following federal and state regulations. Teachers plan play-based lessons using creative curriculum and zoophonics. Find out more at KIRPC.net. That's their website. Also want to mention our friends over at George A. Memorial Healthcare in Brook. George A. Memorial Healthcare takes a tailored approach to your healthcare needs and well-being. All the residents are taken care of. Scott and his great staff have been there for a long time taking care of folks, and they know exactly how to do that in the right way. Find out more at georgeaid.org, as well as liking George Aid on Facebook. All right, time now for the Precision Security Dumb Criminal of the Day.
Perhaps it's time you tried a new profession. What I mean is, you don't seem to be a very good thief. Maybe you should try something else.
All right, today's Dumb Criminal comes to us from Missouri. I don't know that I've heard Missouri a bunch of times in this one. 33-year-old Anthony Simpson stole a shopping cart full of Red Bull on Thursday and apparently drank some because he led the police on a high-speed chase. He walked out of Schnucks grocery store with $500 worth of Red Bull in his cart.
Ooh.
Is that really worth like a high-speed chase with the police to get Red Bull? I mean, how thirsty are you? I don't understand. Like, and I realize that, hello, Steve, the name of the segment is Dumb Criminal. So, what were you thinking?
Right, and really, it's worth going to jail over?
Over Red Bull. That's what I'm saying. Dumb Criminal fits this one. A few policemen saw him pushing the cart through the parking lot, knew who he was because he's done this before. Buy your Red Bull, sir. Listen. We have a thing in our household that we have done it with the kids. We do it for each other now. If one of us says that we like something, the other one will automatically go and get 40 cases of it.
Oh, that comes
and
from
order
my
it.
dad.
So Cheryl found these Munchies Dorito cracker sandwiches at Strax.
It was Jay, I think, that like one of our listeners
that
told
pointed
me
him
to
out?
go get. Yeah.
Okay, so you got him and you loved him. There you go. Upside down. So
good.
So you got him and you loved him.
Mm-hmm.
I was at the grocery store the other day. You asked me to pick some up for you. They only had 3 of them. So I hopped on Amazon and ordered a couple couple And I got home and I said, they only had 3 of them. And before I could finish my sentence and tell you that I bought a couple cases of them, you go, that's okay. I hopped on Amazon and I bought a couple cases of them. So we just moved in, and now I have to move some of my stuff out because there's no room with my stuff and all the munchies we're going to have in the house. But this is what we do. And I bring this up because we understand, Anthony Simpson of Missouri, we understand that you really like your Red Bull.
Right.
Here's the difference. We can afford it. The munchies. We buy the munchies.
Or you buy them as you go if you can't. You know what I mean?
Yes.
You just, yeah.
You don't have to steal a cart full of Red Bull multiple times. Police saw him pushing the cart through the parking lot, knew who he was because he's done this before. In the last month, they say he's stolen stuff from several other grocery stores in the area, and it's always Red Bull. He hopped in his car and took off when he heard the siren. He said, "You can't catch me, copper. Red Bull gives you wings."
Oh, my gosh. Red Bull gives you wings.
Oh, my. They say he hit 120 miles per hour. I'm just taking a guess that he was hopped up on perhaps more than Red Bull. I'm just taking a wild guess that he was, or he drank way too many Red Bulls. And maybe should have slowed down a little bit.
That said, I will tell you, I think that people are addicted to that as other substances. I think Red Bull, they can't,
like chocolate cake.
You go
Do
up.
Think it happens with chocolate cake because I might have that issue. You're gonna think I'm addicted to turkey from Wednesday through Sunday.
No kidding,
Yeah.
right?
So he hopped in the car, hit 120 miles an hour while weaving through traffic and driving on the shoulder. He eventually crashed into a concrete barrier, still refused to get out of the car till they fired pepper balls at him.
What's a pepper ball?
Like pepper spray, like ball.
Here's me thinking it's green pepper
it's I think
they stopped by the produce at the Walmart on the way out.
I don't know. It's also a terrible nickname if anybody calls you that in the locker room. Hey, pepper balls. No one likes that either. He eventually got out of the car. The statement of the police after they fired pepper balls at him, their statement says, all resistance then ceased. He's facing charges of theft, fleeing, driving on a revoked license, and of course, being today's dumb criminal of the day. Give Precision Security a call today and protect yourself from dumb criminals with your home or business. Hardware, locksmith, surveillance, and more. Call 219-866-7171. Visit pgr.glass. Go and like Precision Security on Facebook. You lock yourself out of your house, out of your home, out of your business. Put that number in your phone, 219-866-7171.
Weather sponsored by Rensselaer Care Center, recently named by Newsweek one of America's best nursing homes.
Today, isolated showers before 10 a.m., then patchy drizzle with a slight chance of rain all day today. Cloudy with a high near 57. Temperatures dropping throughout the day. Tonight, mostly cloudy with a low around 30. Tuesday, partly sunny and way colder than Monday with a high near 41. Tuesday night, increasing clouds with a low around 30. Wednesday, a slight chance of snow before 10 a.m., then a slight chance of rain and snow between 10 and 1. Then a 50% chance of rain after 1 p.m. Cloudy with a high near 44.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
This holiday season, make your home the envy of your neighborhood by shopping at Clark's Cutting Edge and Floral Boutique in Remington. Clark's has porch pots, wreaths, and centerpieces, sure to bring Christmas cheer to your home. Nothing spreads holiday cheer more than fresh floral arrangements from Clark's. And for that hard-to-shop-for person on your Christmas shopping list, spring and summer landscaping makes a perfect gift, and gift cards always come in the right size. This holiday season, make Clark's Cutting Edge and Floral Boutique your first stop for holiday cheer. 231 South in Remington.
At SP19 American Kitchen at Sandy Pines Golf Course in DeMont, we specialize in American comfort food. Whether you're starting your day with us and enjoying a hearty breakfast, unwinding after a long day at work, or stopping by to catch a game on one of our mini TVs, you'll always find something on the menu that will hit the spot. Don't be a stranger. Make your plans to join us soon at SP19 American Kitchen at Sandy Pines Golf Course, 231 DeMont. We can't wait to see you.
When life takes you places and you can't get to the store, shop online with the new Strachan Van Till to Go. It's easy to use. Register using your rewards account login and password. Fill your virtual shopping cart. Choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strachan Van Till team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save money with your online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple. Food made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strachanvantil.com.
Hello?
Hey, man. I need your help.
Doing what?
Well, see, I'm clearing out the garage and I need help loading my truck and taking the junk to the landfill. It should only be 3 or maybe 4 or 5 or 6 trips.
Just get a dumpster from Patriot Dumpster Service instead. It'll be faster.
A dumpster? Oh, I don't want to spend a lot on this.
Not so fast, my friend. Patriot Dumpster Service has very reasonable and competitive rates. Plus, they'll help you get the right size dumpster for your job. They drop it off, you fill it up, and they'll come back and take it away. No fuss, no muss.
How do I get a hold of them?
Just go to patriotdumpster.in and click on Book Now. Pick the dates you need the dumpster for, and it's yours for up to 14 days.
Well, that sounds easy.
Oh, it is, and you don't have to worry about scratching up your truck and getting hurt with all that loading and unloading.
Thanks. So when are you coming over?
I gotta go.
I wish my friends were as dependable as Patriot Dumpster Service.
Let the friendly and reliable team at Patriot Dumpster Service, a family-owned and operated company that puts their customers first. Patriot Dumpster Service, serving Valpo to Monticello and Catlin to Wanata and all points in between. You can trust Patriot Dumpster Service to handle your waste management needs with integrity, reliability, and a genuine dedication to your satisfaction. Visit them today at patriotdumpster.in.
With so much financial uncertainty, are you wondering if your retirement savings will last? The market's ups and downs can keep you guessing, especially if you're approaching retirement or considering it. Hi, I'm Edward Jones financial advisor Christine Bogan. If you have more questions than answers about what's next, let's work together to help ensure you're prepared for the future. After all, retirement isn't the end of the road. It's a new beginning. Call us at 219-866-3788. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Joanne, are you sure this is a good idea? You really want me to shoot you out of a cannon?
A buyer called and wanted to know what the roof looked like, so I'm going to get a good picture.
The team at Jenkins Realtors will go above and beyond to help you buy or sell your home. Since 1976, Jenkins Realtors have been helping the people in our community buy the home of their dreams or make that move by selling their home. Call 219-866-5908 or visit JenkinsRealtorsInc.com. Jenkins Realtors, trusted, respected, recommended.
Did you get a good picture?
Brad Gutwein from Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
In a small town, it's how you treat your customer. You treat everybody the way you want to be treated. It really is that simple. We have customers that we've been doing business with for 4 generations, and that is only because they trust us, we trust them, and that's the way you've got to build your business. We had to build any business.
Gutwein Motor Company in Monon has been serving the surrounding area for over 80 years.
Cars 80 years ago were pretty simple. But one thing that hasn't changed, the customer wants to feel like they're in charge of the transaction. They know what's going on, and they are comfortable with what's happening. That, I don't think, has ever changed. We always want to be upfront with the customer, tell them exactly what's happening, exactly the process that's going to happen. One thing I would like to say to everybody that has supported us over the 80 years, thank you very much. You like the way we do business at Good Wine Motor Company in Monon.
Touhyville. Double the Touhies, double the fun.
You know what my favorite holiday is? It's Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving coming up. You getting a say about Thanksgiving?
It's Thanksgiving week.
It's Thanksgiving week.
Thaw that turkey now!
The turkey.
It's frozen.
Frozen solid.
Don't worry. It'll thaw out. It'll thaw out nice.
Happy Thanksgiving.
See you at Thanksgiving.
Now, on this thankful time of year, I would like to say
Showtime.
Get that turkey thawed out. Just saying. If you haven't gotten it yet, head over to Strax and grab yourself a turkey. They're on sale this week. Otherwise, get it into the fridge at minimum. And then if you're feeling that it's still a little hard on Wednesday, you can put it in some water. Listen, you got time. But the biggest thing is make sure it's defrosted. Then the cooking part is easy. If you want, you could follow all of my cooking tips. So here's what I do. I prepare my turkey.
I pop open a beer.
I carry in the turkey from the refrigerator in the garage, and I place it in the kitchen, and then I wait for Cheryl to say, "Okay, it's time for you to come in and pull the stuff from the inside." I do that, and then I warm up my hand a little bit with a beer, and then I go back and sit down. That. For more cooking tips, follow me on Facebook and the gram.
Steve Stewart.
Yes, it's follow me on the gram. That said, and I didn't bring this up to you off the air, so I hope I don't put you on the spot here on the radio.
Okay.
But we're here, so why not? With the move and everything else, I haven't done a lot of videos, so I think you and I should do multiple videos on Thanksgiving, like throughout our day. Like having some fun with the turkey and stuff like that, because we're not going to do the show, but the way we're going to do the show is we're going to record some things throughout the morning that'll slip in between songs. So that's how we're going to do Thursday's show. And then Friday will be some of our favorite segments.
All right.
Yeah, so we're going to have some fun there. So speaking of Thanksgiving fun, our friends over at Jasper County Community Services are doing Thanksgiving games at the Fozzie Senior Center on this Wednesday from
Nice.
12:15. Come and spend time with others and enjoy some friendly Thanksgiving-inspired competition. So they're going to do fun games for Thanksgiving, okay? And then our friends over at
Now, is this the Friendsgiving?
No. So there's two different things going on.
All right.
So Fozzie Senior Center is Thanksgiving games, okay?
Okay.
Rensselaer Senior Center is Friendsgiving party.
So
that's at 11 o'clock on Wednesday. So bring your favorite side dish, dessert, or appetizer to share with friends. So a lot of fun stuff.
Is that?
It's great. I love it. I absolutely love
Sharon
it.
Coley for
I love
president.
It. They're good folks.
Yes.
Taking care of those 55 and older in our community. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Absolutely fantastic. So also want to mention our friends over at the Fountain Stone Theater. Visit fountainstonetheaters.com to find out about movies going on again this week, Wednesday through the weekend. Okay. So starting Wednesday, you've got Moana 2.
Well, you had Glicked this weekend.
Glicked! Instead of what I wanted to call it, Radiator. So you have Moana 2 opening in theaters on Wednesday, okay? You still have Glicked. You have Wicked and Gladiator 2. Bonhoeffer, The Best Christmas Pageant Ever, and Red One, starring The Rock, okay? So that's Wednesday. I don't know if anything changes on Thursday. It does not. Okay, so it's still Moana, Wicked, Gladiator, Red One, and Best Christmas Pageant Ever. So the only one that Bonhoeffer looks like goes away after Wednesday. So,
Ooh.
yeah.
So okay, I wanted to see that one.
Yeah.
It's so hard for me to believe when they give these totals. So Wicked. So it's Glicked weekend, and they were like, "Oh, who wins? Whatever it is, And it did not come out as high as Barbenheimer or whatever it is. Not nearly, but it was Wicked won $114 million at the domestic box office.
Wow!
That's reporting through CNBC.
All right.
Gladiator 2 did half that. less than half that, 55.5 million.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I just can't believe that much money is going out in one weekend in movies.
Why not?
I don't know. It just sounds like so much money.
Well, there's movie theaters everywhere in the country. People go. They watch movies. They have popcorn.
Right. In one weekend?
Yeah.
So
That's what people do.
So $175 million in 1 week in one weekend.
Oh, across the whole country?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lot of money.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, if one person spent that, yeah, that's a lot. But it's.
I guess. I mean, I get excited, but I don't run to the movies.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
We used to.
Okay.
We should again. It just seems like life gets in the way.
Well, sure. Yeah, but I like going to the movies. Let's see here. So 175 million. It's a lot of zeros. Okay.
I'm just adding 55 plus 114.
Divided by 10.
Okay.
So about 17,500,000 people went to the movies in the country.
Oh, my Lord. That's a lot of people domestically in the United States that were in a theater.
How
No?
many people
Just seems that's a lot.
in the U.S.? How many people? $335 million people live in the
So a
United
third
States.
of all the people in the U.S. went to the movies.
No, 17 million went to the movies.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry. I
So
thought you
yeah.
said-
So
okay.
so yeah. In percentage wise, it's nah.
Huh.
Nah.
Interesting.
So anyway, the other 15 million that didn't go to the movies, we're at another season this weekend for Santa and Mrs. Claus.
Yes. And they tried. They, they're Santa and Mrs. Claus, so it doesn't matter if it's in the dark with no power.
Yeah.
But yeah, there was an accident in DeMott that knocked out power.
Mm-hmm. But what a great weekend. The folks
Mhm.
over at Another Season do such a good job, and they're still in the midst of their pre-Black Friday deals where it's a new deal every day.
Mm-hmm.
Today, November 25th,
Okay, what's going on?
take 20% off all gourmet items.
Okay, and they
Stock
have
up on your snacks, your sips, your sweets that you need for your holiday charcuterie boards. These items also make great gifts and stocking stuffers. Today, the shop is open 9 to 5. So head over to Another Season in DeMott and enjoy all the greatness that they have there for your holidays.
Oh, do they have stuff? They have
Mhm.
soups. They have cookies. I just bought you that great big tub. We didn't bring it in yet, but
I did. It's in
Did
my
you?
office.
Okay.
It's just, I
Great
couldn't fit
big
it.
tub of
I mean, look
cookies.
at the amount of cookies. We got a bakery up here.
I know, but
So
I know
didn't-
you don't get up like during the news at 7,
Mm-hmm.
you like just need to grab something to eat. And so you go for whatever's up there. So
Yeah.
now I have a shelf of cookies.
Right, but I'll bring those in when I go through all the others. Yep. So,
But yeah, I mean, they have honey. The cinnamon honey is divine. I add it to my coffee.
all right, they got all
It's
kinds of good
so
stuff.
yummy.
And
lots of
lastly,
good
Cheryl, because she doesn't like any of us, said that it's going to be into the 20s this weekend. So you want to make sure that your heating and air is, at least your furnace is all set for the winter. EGC Heating and Air is your locally owned Jasper County American Standard dealer. Make sure your home is ready for winter. Call Brady Eagle today, 219-335-9575. EGC is your independent American Standard Heating and Air Conditioning dealer. Okay. So here's what we're going to get to in this segment. Not a thing. We got to wrap up on 98 Gold, WIP.
Already?
Time flies like an arrow and fruit flies like a banana. Wayne says, have a great Thanksgiving, Cheryl and Steve. You too, Wayne. Thanks for hanging out with us. We appreciate it. All right, that's going to do it for us on WIBN, on WLQI. Stick around because we still have the pizza quiz and we must end on a high note. So don't go anywhere.
Life is about connecting. Music, email, movies, shopping, social media, gaming, and streaming. Nitco is here to help you with all that technology has to offer. Nitco offers high-speed internet for your home or business. Nitco has an incredible lineup of TV channels for all your viewing needs with television the way you want it. Nitco also is your home for telephone service. Need all three? Nitco has great savings when you bundle. Visit nitco.com today or call 1-800-621-2344 because life is about connecting with Nitco.
Kirstein's Harley-Davidson Cycle Center is ready to let it rip this holiday season with traditions old and new, helpful elves, great gift ideas, games from Christmases past, and festive fun throughout the store. On Black Friday and Saturday, November 29th and 30th, visit Kirstein's for great gift ideas for every budget, including motor clothes for all ages, coffee and travel mugs, collectibles, and so much more. Spend $250 in merchandise, get a $25 gift card. Can't be combined with any other offer. Gift card is only good for merchandise and excludes motorcycle purchase. Plus, while supplies last, when you buy $300 or more of select Harley-Davidson merchandise, you'll get an exclusive Harley-Davidson mini gas tank desk clock free. Let it rip this holiday season at Kirstein's Harley-Davidson Cycle Center and Museum, 4 miles south of North Judson on Highway 39. Call 877-KIRSTEINS or visit online on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and at KirsteinCycle.com.
Did you know you can get your prescriptions for less at your local pharmacy? You can with GoodRx. It's the free app that can save you money on your medications. Just search for your prescription, choose the pharmacy and the price that works best for you, and then show your GoodRx coupon to your pharmacist at the drop-off counter. GoodRx works at over 70,000 pharmacies, including Walmart, Rite Aid, and Walgreens, and it works whether you have insurance or not. It's easy to save. Next time you drop off your prescription, check GoodRx. To start saving today, go to GoodRx.com. GoodRx is not insurance.
This holiday season, Straight Talk Wireless is letting you say yes a lot more with real unlimited data. Yes to sharing pics of the ugliest holiday sweaters. Yes to checking weather on the go for surprise sledding trips. And with a free phone at sign up, let the yes-tivities begin.
No way!
Yes way. Straight Talk, real unlimited data. Available at Walmart or straighttalk.com. Offer valid through 1/5/25 while supplies last at participating stores. Taxes and fees apply. Requires in-store activation on select single line plans. Limit of 2 phones per customer. For network management practices, visit straighttalk.com.
97.7 FM, WLQI, Rensselaer.
It's time for a check of news. This check of news brought to us by EGC Heating and Air, your locally owned Jasper County American Standard dealer. Here's Russ Martin.
The Indiana State Police have been asked to conduct an investigation of an officer-involved shooting death of a Rochester man, 37-year-old Stephen Harding, as 2 members of law enforcement discharged their weapons after responding to a report of a domestic disturbance at a residence last Saturday morning. In a press release from the state police, they said both Rochester Police and the Fulton County Sheriff's Office requested the investigation. Upon arrival, city and county law enforcement stated they found a man armed with a firearm and pointing it in the direction of an officer, whereupon a deputy and officer both fired at the man, later identified as Harding. The man was pronounced dead at the scene. The 2 who fired their weapons have been placed on administrative leave during the investigation. The Pulaski County Sheriff's Office reported the arrest of 30-year-old Leonard Salyer of Winnemac on Tuesday, November 19th, on 3 preliminary felony charges, including intimidation with a deadly weapon. A female reported she had fled a residence under duress, and in a Friday morning press release, authorities stated the female alleged that there was a firearm involved, threats of self-harm and harm to others had taken place, and that alcohol was involved. Law enforcement said there were clear signs an altercation had taken place. Deputies were able to serve a search warrant at the residence and take Salyer into custody. The additional preliminary felony charges were confinement and domestic battery. He was also charged preliminarily with resisting law enforcement, a misdemeanor. A Lake County man, 28-year-old Cody Rowe of Dyer, faces multiple charges of fish and wildlife violations following the serving of a search warrant on Wednesday. A press release from the Law Enforcement Division of the Department of Natural Resources said after a search warrant was issued, an investigation took place, and the investigation led to the following preliminary charges: 31 counts of illegal possession and taking of white-tailed deer, 23 counts of neglect of animals, 3 counts of removing eastern box turtles from the wild, and single counts of possession of an undersized snapping turtle, failure to purchase a hunting license, illegal possession of a bobcat tail, hunting deer with the aid of bait, false informing and hindering a conservation officer. 23 dogs and 5 cats in poor condition were taken to Lake County Animal Control and Hobart Humane Society. Rensselaer Central School Superintendent Kurt Craig talks about updates in the middle school gym and the football field.
Middle school bleachers, those should be replaced over Christmas break. Football field lights, with the new LED lights, we'll go from 6 poles to 4. Quality of light will be better. We'll have some controls over the LEDs. Hopefully we'll be able to have a little fun with light shows with that. Not only fewer poles, but we'll have higher quality lighting.
The bleachers in the gymnasium will also have grab bars and steps. Superintendent Craig said if the winter is decent, they hope to have the lights and poles installed at the football field before spring break. Stay safe and well, everyone, and enjoy your week. I'm Russ Martin.
EGC Heating and Air, your locally owned Jasper County American Standard dealer, is available 7 days a week. They provide high-quality, quick service and a satisfaction guarantee. EGC offers a 1-year labor warranty and a 10-year manufacturer warranty on all new installs. With routine maintenance and expertise, EGC will ensure warm winters and cool summers. Call Brady Eagle 219-335-9575 for a free estimate. Residential or commercial, EGC is your independent American Standard heating and air conditioning dealer.
Local obituaries are sponsored by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Respect, dignity, compassion. 3 simple words, yet they mean a great deal to us. They represent those values we strive to offer each and every family we serve, just as we have for nearly 70 years. Jackson Funeral Chapels, Jackson Monuments, and Memory Garden Cemetery.
91-year-old Loretta Rowe of Goodland passed away on November 17th. Visitation will be held from noon until 1 p.m. Central Time on Tuesday, November 26th, with funeral services for Loretta Rowe to follow at 1 o'clock at Gertz, Windler, and Keller Funeral Homes, Goodland Chapel. You are encouraged to wear casual attire. Interment will be in the Goodland Cemetery. In lieu of flowers, memorials may be made to the Goodland Volunteer Fire Department. Arrangements entrusted to Gertz, Windler, and Keller Funeral Homes, Goodland Chapel. Condolences may be expressed at kellerfh.com. 94-year-old Jay Lewandowski of Rensselaer passed away November 16th. Friends may call on Tuesday, November 26th from 10 a.m. until 12:15 Central Time at Stanky Funeral Home of Rensselaer. A Masonic service will be conducted at Stanky Funeral Home starting at 12:15 p.m. Central Time on Tuesday, followed by the funeral service at 12:30 with Pastor Lisa Ulrich officiating. Burial will follow at Weston Cemetery in Rensselaer. In lieu of flowers, memorial contributions may be made to the Rensselaer Church of the Nazarene or to charity of the donor's preference. Stanky Funeral Home has been entrusted with the arrangements. That's a look at your area funeral arrangements brought to you by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Weather brought to you by Christine Bogan, your Edward Jones agent in Rensselaer.
Today, isolated showers before 10 a.m., then patchy drizzle with a slight chance of rain all day today. Cloudy with a high near 57. Temperatures dropping throughout the day. Tonight, mostly cloudy with a low around 30. Tuesday, partly sunny and way colder than Monday with a high near 41. Tuesday night, increasing clouds with a low around 30. Wednesday, a slight chance of snow before 10 a.m., then a slight chance of rain and snow between 10 and 1. Then a 50% chance of rain after 1 p.m. Cloudy with a high near 44.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Put on those thinking caps. It's time now for the Pizza Quiz, brought to you by Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer. You could win a large one-topping pizza from Rick's Pizza. Be caller number 7 at 866-4104. That's 866-4104. Be caller number 7 right now.
What sets Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer apart from the other pizza places? Rick's is locally owned. Their dough is made fresh daily and hand-tossed, not run through a machine. Cheese is grated daily. Toppings are generous, fresh, and your pizza is baked to perfection in a classic stone oven. Looking to try something different? Try a pineapple, apple butter, or barbecue pizza. Call 866-7466 to place your order. Local delivery is available. Open Tuesday through Sunday at 4:30 p.m. Rick's Pizza. Taste the difference.
All right, it's time now for the Pizza Quiz brought to us by Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer. Your chance to win a one large, one-topping pizza from Rick's Pizza. Hi, you're caller number 7. Who's this?
This is Kathy.
Hi, Kathy. How are you this morning?
doing wonderful. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you so much. All right, let's see if we can get you a pizza. Throughout most of the show today, we've been talking about which celebrity you'd like to invite over for Thanksgiving dinner. And we went through a list on ranker.com. Who did ranker.com say was the number one person that people wanted to have Thanksgiving dinner with? Was it Tina Fey, The Rock, or Morgan Freeman? Who did they vote number one?
Freeman.
Yeah, it was Morgan Freeman.
Freeman.
Kathy knew that. She was listening, weren't you?
Yes, I was.
All
yep.
right. It pays to listen. Hold on, Kathy. We're going to get your information, and we will get you a certificate to Rick's Pizza and Rensselaer. We'll play again tomorrow, right around this time.
Winners and family.
$30 a line. Just go to T-Mobile.com/choice55 or visit your local store to make the switch.
With AutoPay using debit or bank account plus taxes and fees, 45% off 2 lines versus AT&T Starter and Verizon Welcome. Plan benefits vary. Free phones up to $300 off with 24 monthly bill credits and qualifying new line for well-qualified customers plus tax and $35 device connection charge. Contact us before canceling entire account to continue remaining bill credits, and if you pay off device early. See details at T-Mobile.com.
All righty. That is going to do it for us on another fine, fun Monday morning. On a shortened week, Monday morning.
Mm-hmm.
Just going to keep saying that throughout the week until it's done. The week is over. But before we leave, let's end on a high note.
All right. Today's high note I saw because I'm been praying for my daughter, my oldest, who's about to give birth to our fourth grandchild, and is in like this long labor period. So I thought about this, and then I thought about my youngest, who calls me all the time too, and needs help and kind of isn't going to be able to come home for Thanksgiving. So I found this on Shower Arguments with Emily Solberg. The truth is that mothers don't want to rewind time. It's just now we know. Now we know the hard parts won't last forever. Now we can look back with grace and compassion and see things in a softer light. Now we believe it, that babies don't keep. And while we love the current phase we're in, sometimes we wish we could reach back in time and touch the former version of not only our babies, but ourselves. We wish we could hug them close and whisper, "It's going to be okay."
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's a nice one for here on a Monday leading into the holiday season. All right. If you miss any of the show, you can always check it out on the podcast, Spotify, iHeart, Apple Podcast, video on YouTube and Facebook. See the whole thing. Hang out with us there. Thank you guys so much for listening. We really appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed listening to the show today as much as we enjoyed doing it. Have yourself a phenomenal Monday.
Get the turkey into the fridge.
Get your turkey thawed, defrosted, thawed or defrosted. Thawed would mean you froze it.
Right.
Follow me for more cooking tips. We'll see you guys tomorrow here in Touhyville. Take care.
Rensselaer, classic rock lives here. 97.7 FM WLQI. The Q.
Oh, you gonna take me home tonight? Oh, down beside that red firelight. Oh, you gonna let it all hang out. Fat bottom girls, you make the rockin' world go round. Hey! was just a skinny lad, never knew no good from bad, but I knew life before I left my nursery. Left alone with big fat fatty, she was such a naughty natty. You big woman, you made a bad boy out of me. Hey, hey. I've been singing with my band, cross the water, cross the lake. I've seen every blue-eyed floozy on the way. But their beauty and their style were kind of smooth after a while. Take me to their dirty ladies every time. Come on! Oh, won't you take me home tonight? Oh, down beside your red light. Oh, and you give it all you got, fat bottom girls. You make the rockin' world go round. Fat bottom girls, you make the rockin' world go round. Hey, listen here. Now your mortgages and hopes, I got stiffness in the bones. Ain't no beauty queens in this locality. I tell you, oh, but I still get my pleasure, still got my greatest treasure. You big woman, you done made a big man of me. Now get this. Oh, I know you don't take me home tonight. Please. Oh, down beside that red light. Oh, you gotta let it all hang out. Fat bottom girls, you make the rockin' world go round. Fat bottom girls, you make the rockin' world go round. Get on your bikes and ride. Bottom girl. Yes, yes.
Rock me.
The Q, 97.7 FM WLQI.
She's a lass of pounds. Now she's a cool, cool guy. machine. Sometimes by midnight, she's looking out of my door. She's gonna turn on the juice boy. Well, then she'll turn on the power. She's got the looks that kill. That kill. She got the looks that kill. That kill. She got the look. She got looks to kill. She got looks to kill. She got looks to kill. She got looks. She's a razor sharp. If she don't get away, she'll slash you about. Why she's a cool, cool bird. Moves like a cat. If you don't